Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daddy in the Dawn. We're here for our first live stream. We are going to be watching along. First watch along. It's going to be Aston Villa versus Man United. Today, it's obviously going to be me throughout the game and short, a little 20 minutes, half an hour after to go through the result. And I'm going to have a few guests in and out throughout the match. As you can see, I've been joined straight away by Luke. Hello, Luke. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. As we were saying on off air before we came on, Luke's going to pop in and out of stream. So we're going to start off the kickoffs in about 15 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll just start for the lineup. You want to go through the Man United team, Luke?
Yeah. So in goal, De Gea, obvious choice. Left back, Telles, Rafael Varane, and Lindelof as a centre back partnership. Darlow as the right back. Two holding with Matic and Fred. Mason Greenwood on the right, Bruno Fernandes in that number 10, and Elanga on the left wing with Cavani up top. In terms of the subs, Phil Jones on the bench obviously made a bit of an impression. He's been unfortunate with injuries. Harry Maguire, Juan Mata, Jesse Lingard, which is interesting. Obviously, there's a lot of talk of him at the minute in terms of what's going to happen with him in the summer. Tom Heaton, Jadon Sancho, Dean Henderson, and Donny van der Beek. You're muted.
I do that all the time. Going to Aston Villa's lineup: in goal, Martinez, right back, Matty Cash, left back, Dine making his debut, centre back partnership of Konza and Mings, playing three in the midfield: Sanson, Douglas Luiz, and Jacob Ramsey, and then three up top. Going by what I'm looking at, I think it's on the left is Bienda, right is Watkins, but that could be either side, and up top is Ings. Their substitute
there could be a lot of movement there.
Yeah, I think that could be anyone, to be fair. On the bench, Archer, Chuga, Weber, Mecca. Can't say that, but I don't think anyone can. Coutinho, Courtney Horse, Inga. I can't pronounce that one. They've got a lot of youngsters, to be fair. Kessler, Steer, the goalie, Target, and Ashley Young. A few players missing on each side. Obviously, a few players for African nations on both sides. Obviously, no John McGinn for Aston Villa. And no Leon Bailey still injured. So both teams are not at full strength. I think both teams will fancy the win. I'll tell you who's very important on Aston Villa side. Morgan Sanson. He's actually a solid player. He came in last January, but he rarely started. He's been injury prone. I'd like to see him make an impact this game and see if he can do something, because he is actually a decent player. But Aston Villa look at the Man United team and fancy their chances. Do you agree?
I think so. I think there's a lot of misplaced passes that's going to take place. I don't think they're the most composed team, the most composed players they've got there. I think they've got somewhat free reign to go at them. To be perfectly honest, I see holes in that team, and I've not been too impressed with Rangnick either. So yeah, I do think that they can go at them. I think obviously a few of the youngsters are getting involved. Obviously, some teams are happy to get their youngsters involved, and other teams just want to postpone. But
yeah,
that's one of those things.
I can't. We'll get to that very briefly in a minute. I can't defend that. I can't see why we've done that. But I think it's just using COVID as an excuse. But again, we'll get to that briefly. We might talk a bit more at the end of this game. Going to the games today. Man City beat Chelsea 1-0. Watford and Norwich drew 1-1. Newcastle and Watford drew 1-1. Even now I'm having a mare at the moment. Norwich beat Everton 2-1 and Wolves beat Southampton 3-1. Any surprises there, Luke?
Sorry, I missed those results. Can you repeat them? Sorry.
Yeah. Man City 1-0 against Chelsea. Newcastle 1-0 against Newcastle 1-0 against Watford.
I'm surprised with that, to be perfectly honest. Watford are, I think at the minute their form is probably the worst in the league. If it's a tie between them and Norwich, but I'm surprised with that. I didn't see the lineup, so I don't know if they've started any of their new signings.
They did. They started all three of them.
I thought they would sneak a win in that. I am surprised by that.
It was an 88-minute goal by Watford, I believe. So Newcastle were leading. Anyway, Norwich beat Everton 2-1.
Very surprising.
Yeah, and Wolves beat Southampton 3-1.
Not so surprising. Southampton are very inconsistent, very up and down.
And just briefly onto the Championship, because Fulham won today again. They won 6-2 against Bristol City. I believe Mitrovic got another hat trick. Fucking hell, he's an absolute fire in that league.
Yeah, he's riding that wave at the minute. He just needs to, keep doing what he's doing, not overthink it. I think that's one of them things where you can start to get in your own head. If he goes a couple of games without scoring, don't let it get to it. He's just got to, just stick with it.
That's like any striker, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's one of those things. I think it's one of the most. You're so expected to score goals, and you're so expected to just get results. And people just look at the stats all the time. They don't look at the out and out play. That's why I was and have been so impressed with Firmino over the years. In the way that he brings other players into the game, he's not so worried about his stats. And also, he's got a manager that appreciates what he brings to the team at the same time. I know now they've got in Jota, which is a bit of a different animal, but I think there needs to be an understanding that not all players are just goal scorers. There's a bit of a mix there, and this is one of the things where I would like to see Harry Kane drop into a deeper role, because I don't think he's got the pace to break that line. I'd like to see him more towards a number 10. And more as a second striker, if you like. And I think that's underutilized in today's game because it's too much of a 4-3-3 mentality.
I agree with that, to be fair. Got a few comments. Tariq Talks, Daddy Nadon of the YouTube. Top man Tariq. If you're not subscribed to his channel, go to it. Tariq Talks on YouTube. Follow him on Instagram. Top man, fellow Arsenal fan.
Big up, Tariq.
He does loads of watch alongs. So again, please, if you're not subscribed, give him a subscribe. Co-host of Daddy, by the way, still not made his live stream debut. Still being a pussy. Anyway, fancy Villa to get something. Really like the front three. Again, I think that's a fair comment. Would you agree with Phil there?
Oh, 100%. So I think there's going to be a lot of movement. Obviously, the formation doesn't really tell us much. I expect to see Buendia and Watkins, if that is how they're starting to drift, Ings to get into space. Obviously, there's pace there, there's control. Maybe you could argue they're lacking a bit of height, or height and strength just to hold the ball up. But if they can keep that, if they can just keep that first touch football, that quick pace, I think they can really open them up.
And obviously with Villa, they've got Coutinho on the bench. Obviously Bailey's injured. Traore's on international duty with in the African nation. So they've got a very good front lineup, to be fair.
Well, I like to see that though. I like to see the fact that they've not just that Gerrard's played a cool head with it. He's not just thought, well, I have to throw Coutinho in for the mere fact that he's a big signing. He's thought about it, and players do have to adapt. They have to get involved with the system. Obviously, if things aren't working, he's going to bring him on a little bit earlier. But, I can see him coming on 70, 75 minutes just to get him involved. But he needs to see how they play and get a feel for the team, really, because he's only been there. I don't know how many days he's had training, but I think
one maybe. Yeah, one or two. Yeah, exactly. So it's not many. Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard, and I think it's quite easy for fans to turn on players just because they're a big signing and they don't turn up in the first game. So I think there's an expectation there, and a January signing is always tough.
Man United starting Elanga. That's a bit of a surprise for me. Is that a shove in the face of Van der Beek and Sancho? And Lingard, for that matter.
I was surprised by that. I mean, in terms of Lingard, I'm surprised that he was on the bench. I think that's more of a signal towards trying to keep him. There's been a lot of speculation about him in the last few days about signing him on a pre-contract and whether he wants to stay. In terms of Obviously, Ragnick's not. Well, I assume he's not been impressed with Greenwood and Sancho. The Sancho side of things, I understand. I think Greenwood deserves a bit more of a chance. I think when he has played, he's not been given the right opportunities. He gets given the ball in a lot of positions where he's closed down. I think opponents realise the strengths that he has and the turn of pace. So they've set two men on him. They close him down, close his angles down, and he's forced to sort of pass back. I think once he breaks clear, he could. His finishing does leave a lot to be desired, but I think he's getting there. And I am surprised, but maybe there is method to the madness. Again, I'm not entirely impressed with Ragnick, but you don't know what's going on at the club. You don't know. There's issues with the players as well. So maybe he's just trying to make a statement that no one's safe. And obviously Ronaldo's not nowhere near the team either.
Yeah, it's fair enough. The only thing I'll say about Ralph is obviously he's still very new to the team. So obviously he's not the long term. So I think even though they have expectations, I don't think it really matters how they get on. He's got a job after this season regardless. So I think he's going with a free hit. I think his tactics won't work. I just think the tactics don't work. The players he has, for me. I've said this before. Man United's forward line. Don't get me wrong, they're world class players and they still can do it at some degree, but there's no future there. Greenwood for me needs to start playing up top. He's a striker. He's not a winger. Play him up top. Play Ronaldo every couple of games. Don't play him against the rubbish teams. Play him in the games that matter. Obviously, he's not. I don't think he's fit. He probably would have played this game because this is the hard fixture. But for me, Man United, they're another team. They're very similar to us and you. We're just a few players away, really, and just getting the right manager in. I think you've got the manager in, but I do think your manager's not going to be there very long.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Greenwood, yeah, he is more of a striker. I can understand not playing him up top at the moment, but at the same time, he's also being played on the right. I'd like to see him more so on the left, which is another surprise in Elanga starting. I think playing him on the left, he's got the ability of his left foot to actually deliver the ball in and create chances. And obviously, if he cuts in on his right, he can finish with it. So I think if they were to play him up top, he would need a partner. I don't see.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but then the number 10. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Actually,
I don't see him leading the line just yet. I think potentially has the ability to, but I don't see him as yet. I mean, if you were to stick him with Cavani, maybe, just those dropping them runs off with Cavani holding the ball up, because he's really good at that. His aerial balls, even if he just opens a space up, I think. But I don't see him as a sole striker leading the line at the moment.
Fair enough. Anyway, the game is going to kick off now. So we'll just wait for the lineup to get shown on TV. They're all out in the pitch doing a little pre-match warm-ups. What's your prediction then, Luke? I know we made one the other day, but has that changed since seeing the lineup?
No, if anything, it's only strengthened what I thought in the first place. I think it's a good opportunity for Villa. I thought the other day Villa were all over them. They were unlucky to lose. I mean, there's an argument there that with a couple of the changes that United have made, there's a mentality change. Players are going to be more driven, more focused, and just have more desire. Which, that desire and passion and energy can overcome pure quality if it's not applied properly. So I think I'll stick with a Villa win. I will stick with a Villa win. I think it's going to be hard fought. Obviously, it's always going to be hard fought against United, but I'll stick with. I can't remember. I think I said 2-1. I think I'll go for a 2-0 Villa.
I'm gonna go for 2-1 Villa. I think it'll be a good game. But anyway, kicking off we go. Obviously, Man United kick off. They're in their away strip of, I believe it's blue and white, and Villa in their normal claret. Who do you think's going to have the better start here then?
Well, judging by that, it looks like Villa.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be interesting. Depending on how players press, I think is key. That's today's game, and if teams can press well, it puts so much onus on precision and quick passing from the attacking team. So at the moment, it's looking like Man United. To be honest, Villa looking to keep the ball out of their half.
Yeah. We're a minute. We're in a minute.
We're a minute in. It's hard to judge. United already trying to play those balls over the top, so they've obviously got a bit of a plan, route one, and maybe they're just trying to catch out the Villa centre halves. I mean, they can be prone to errors, so I understand that part, and maybe they're just looking for that one slip up.
All right, so it's a corner for United. Fernandes to take it. I think this could be dangerous if he can get
I find it interesting as well with Cavani and Mings, because Cavani's very good at winding up his
proper
his centre halves, and Mings has been known for his head to go a little bit. So I think that's an interesting battle. I think he's going to maybe push him around a little bit, just try and get in his head, and make him make a mistake.
Right, another corner in, cleared this time, throwing for United on the left-hand flank. Anyone watching, just give us a comment. Get involved. Like I said, Luke will be in and out today. Give him a little breast, Soccer Saturday style. But yeah, there are people watching, thank God. Give us a comment. Jay, back to Pickman, thank you. United got this. Fair enough. Sometimes you just get that gut feeling. Do you know what? Fair enough. I didn't share Jay the link. I should have shared him a link. He could have come on. If you want me to share the link, Jay, give me a shout. Watkins wasted on the wing. Yeah, to a point, I'd agree. But I think you've got two quality players that both have to play. And unfortunately, I think Watkins is suited better to the wing than Ings.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Man United are in Villa's half at the moment. Started quite brightly without creating anything. So what are you on at the moment? I'm on 308.
305.
Okay, so I'm about 6 seconds in front. I was watching the Crystal Palace live stream with Brighton, and they all were different. One guy was like 10 seconds behind the other two, so the other two going mad, and he's like that. And I'm like,
yeah,
celebrate, you scored. Just celebrate.
I hate that on the.
That's Eagle Eye Football, another YouTube channel you should get to, guys. Tariq Talks, Eagle Eye Football, and Monday Talks. You're appearing on Monday Talks on Monday. Is that correct, Luke?
I am, yes. Yeah, I'll be making my debut on there.
Yeah, good channel, that one. I think there's a few new people going on there. A few of the regulars, including myself, won't be on. I'm unfortunately engaged this weekend. Man United again down the left. Laura, he keeps trying to get Laura on, but she's not interested. She just likes her pre-recorded previews.
Soft free kick there.
Yeah, it's poor. That's
Stanton as well. Just wrong-sided. Just made a lunge. No need to go for the ball there.
Is Wan-Bissaka on the bench?
I
think he is. He's completely lost the plot under Ralph. Ralph doesn't like him one bit.
No, he is not.
He's not. So it's Diego Dalot, and then obviously that's Telles who's crossing the ball now with Fernandes. So it's a free kick for United.
Dangerous position.
Yeah, just outside not just outside, about 10 yards outside to the left of the 18-yard box.
I mean, Bruno Fernandes is no Harry Winks, so.
Yeah. All right, calm down.
Refs talking to the players. Didn't see much going on in there, to be honest.
Oh, they've played there. He's come a bit closer. He has a shot. And no, it's in. It's a goal. What an error. But he's a goal for Man United. But he's saying that he was offside. So we'll have a look at the replay. But it is 1-0 for Man United. An error by Martinez. But he is complaining that he was blocked by a potentially offside player. I think VAR will look at this. But it's a goal. 1-0 for Man United. Absolute howler if it. Yeah, let's have a look. So, yeah, little touch. Comes across 20 yards out as a shot.
Cavani makes a lunge.
But was he offside? I don't think he was. It's an absolute howler by Martinez.
It depends on Mings. I think it depends on Mings. I'd have to have a look at it. He definitely makes a lunge. If he is offside, I think. I don't
know. I think he's on. I think he's on, mate. I don't think he's offside at all.
Well, yeah, actually, it looks like Mings has dropped really deep there.
Yeah, Mings played him on. Yeah. Don't know what all that is, Jay, but that's goal with loads of other letters. Mings played him on. Yeah, mate, you're correct. He played him on. 1-0 Man United. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez has had an absolute mare there. Did not see that start. But like I said, it's barely been in Man United's half. They created not any chances, but they had a few opportunities with corners and they took that one. How it worked was it was a little touch by Telles. Fernandes then drive forward to about 20, 25 yards out. Had a shot. It wasn't a great shot. Came to him easily and it's gone for his arms. He's made an excuse there, Martinez, but that's a howler. Absolute howler by Martinez. And everyone was slagging Arsenal off when he went to Aston Villa. But now we got Ramsdale, so who needs Martinez? So there you go. 1-0 Man United early on here. 6-7 minutes played. Did not see that coming. Do you think Villa can get back into it? Is it too early to say that United can run away with this?
I think it's... Well, I mean, looking at last week when they played, not that Villa have had the lion's share of possession so far, but United managed to sneak a goal and hold on to it. So be interested to see if we see the same. That's an awful pass there.
Yeah.
Buendia. Absolutely atrocious.
There, Martinez.
Obviously, it's too early to tell. It's a freak goal.
Yeah, he's onside.
Awful by the keeper. I mean, even with that leg out, he's still got to be taking that.
Trying to make excuses straight away as well, and that's what annoys me there. Like, if it is offside, wait for it. But he's making excuses. He's had a howler. Just save the ball. You know, It's not like that for him. He's normally very reliable, to be fair.
Yeah, that's.
So there we go. Our first live stream. We do have a goal. Obviously, me and Luke don't support either team, but obviously with no North London derby, and I was unable to do the Man City Chelsea game, and Brentford Liverpool are not on TV. So I thought we'll do this one. See if we can get a few views. If you are watching this, you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, Daddy and the Don. We try to do weekly live streams. This is our first watch along, but we try and do previews. We always do pre-recorded videos, Brentford previews every week. Prem predictions where we have 10 people, including Luke, predict the game, neutral game as well. So again, if you're first time on the channel, please subscribe. No point even asking for offside these days. VAR always checks. Yeah, completely. That's it. That's my point. Just focus on saving the ball.
The old adage, play to the whistle. I mean, there's still not enough players that actually do play to the whistle.
Yeah, that's it. They always put their arm up. I tell you who's guilty for that for Arsenal. It's Granit Xhaka. He's guilty of a lot of things, but he always puts his arm up and then expects the flag to go up. Just play the fucking ball. Simple as. Anyway, we have people watching, which is great. Thank you. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. Go to our Instagram, Daddy and the Don Sports. That's at Instagram, Daddy and the Don Sports. Comment if you're watching, please. And thanks for your support, everyone. So right now, Villa are 1-0 down. They're trying to push them. They've had a bit more of the ball, but again, nothing's really happened since the goal. Man United seem comfortable at the moment. They're on the ball in their half. Matic. Cavani's very deep there. He's playing like Ivan Toney. Oh, he's been dispossessed. Chance be the end. Oh. Cleared away, and now they're at the ball. That's a poor pass.
Very speculative there for Douglas Luiz.
He's a good player, but I don't see much more than good player. Good player is good enough in this league, really, isn't it? And that's my point. And this is no dig to Marvin. And when he was saying that Pinnock's better than Ben White, like, I like Pinnock, but Pinnock is a good player. But to say he's better than Ben White, I'm not saying Ben White's the best in the world, but that's like sometimes an exaggeration with some players, people. There are good players in the league, and the majority of Brentford players are good players. And this isn't picking on Brentford at any point, but some players are just good enough, but they're not. There's a level.
I think it's one of those things, isn't it? It depends on the team that you play for a lot of the time. Like the system you're playing in can enhance you or make you look worse. Depending on the teams you're playing against and how they play against you, especially from a defensive standpoint, if they're changing their approach because they know certain things, and then also say just the prestige of the team, what's expected of you. Sometimes that can be too much for a player. There are levels. You've got to understand there's levels. It's people like Wilfried Zaha. You know, he can shine at Palace, or somewhat shine at Palace. I still think they think too much of him, but he won't be anything other than a Palace star. He
Man
won't
United with the ball crossed in, the chance header, wide. I think it was at Yelanga, but it was another chance. Sorry to cut you out there, Luke, mate.
No, that's all right. I think I'm caught up. I think it was the channel. I was on Premier League. I've gone to main event. It seems to be caught up.
A few more chat comments. Laura Waller, great watch so far, lads. Good to see Daniel on live again. I mean, Luke. Jay, ha. Yes, ha, defo that. Okay, so again, please, if you are watching, give us a comment. First watch along. Again, thanks to Luke for coming on. I did ask a few people, but unfortunately, they're all too busy. Again, it's very last minute this, so again, see how it goes. Munsey talks. Get in there. Hello, Munsey, mate. You got Luke here. We'll be on your show on Monday.
Munsey, I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, see you on Monday, mate. I don't know if I sent him the link, but I don't think he wants the link. But obviously, get in there. Love the shirt, Graham. Yeah, love it as well. Good for Christmas. Yeah, it's a brilliant shirt. To be fair, I used to love Ajax as a kid, and when I played Football Manager, I always play with Ajax. There's something about them. Yes, Luke. Cheers, Munsey. I was asking him to come on, but he don't do live stream. So 12 minutes gone, it's 1-0. Again, there was that half chance a minute ago, header, never looked like going in. Villa have tried to push in to concede an early goal, but yeah, it's Man United look fairly comfortable at the moment, to be fair. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's looking that way. Obviously, I thought they were in control for that first 5 minutes. Got the free kick and it went in. It's put Villa more so on the back foot. It gives them a little bit of a cushion. And say last week they rode that wave of that goal and hung on. But they are putting the pressure on. In fairness, they're not sitting back. I think they're seeing that Villa are a little bit more subdued at the moment, and they're just trying to take advantage of it.
Where's Munsey, the United fan? That's from Laura. I said he wouldn't come on. He's scared. So Man United got it midway into Villa's half, just playing it back now, just passing the ball, keeping it cautious. And there's no rush here. Again, 14 minutes gone. Man United seem to just be controlling the game. I do think this is still an opportunity for Villa. I just still think Man United ain't as good as well, a lot of people would like to think. The ball there by Fernandes, just over the top of, I think that's Dalot.
That was a very strange attempt at the ball there from Darlow.
Yeah. Well, he's not someone who's going to win aerial battles. Stevie
Well,
G,
not when his head's below his shoulders, no.
He had a good start, but he's starting to struggle a bit. They need a win here, otherwise they're going to go in a bad run of form. And they're not that far away from relegation. I think they're far too good to be in that. But obviously they need a win. This would have been an opportunity. They should have beat Man United on the week on Monday.
100% agree with that. Much the better team.
But they won the game. That's what matters. It's Rashford not even on the bench. Today. He's not.
I don't believe he is. No.
Yeah, I know, Jay. But I'm just saying, the bad run continues. Yeah. Thanks for your input, mate.
If you're watching this
on the
stream,
yeah. amount of money in that squad. Yeah, it's a great squad, though. I think it's one of the most underrated squads around. I like that squad. It's a good team. They do need to do better. Obviously, it's not been easy fixtures, but yeah, I'd still say Man United at home isn't as hard as it was 10 years ago. That's no disrespect to United. They're still a good team, but are they that good? You don't even know who's on the bench, you divvy. I forgot who's on the bench. Calm down. I know Sancho's on the bench. Maguire's on the bench. Luke did United. I did Villa. I didn't send him the link. I'm surprised he hasn't asked for it.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see how Gerrard wants to play this, whether he messes around with the formation a little bit, whether he's considering Coutinho a little bit earlier to try and mix things up. I don't think that's the issue. I think it's more that midfield just controlling that. They're obviously they've got a lot of space. They're playing the balls over the top to the wing backs. So I think it's going to be very interesting how he wants to play it. Whether he decides to go wide or whether he wants to keep it more central. Muted.
Sorry, I'm muted again. Anyway, yeah, nothing important I was saying there. Don't worry about me. Still an amateur, still learning. Yeah, so 16 and a half minutes gone. Villa got the ball in their own half. You know, Tyrone Mings at the end now. Not doing much. They don't look like they're up for this at the moment, but yeah. Man United here with an early lead. I think they need to really get another one now. I wouldn't be comfortable if I was United. You know, Villa at home, they will only get better as their game goes on. Obviously, we have people watching. Please give us a comment, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't done. If you're new to the channel, Daddy Nadon, me and my guest Luke. Luke's going to come off shortly, have a break, and be back on, coming in and out. Again, very last minute this stream, so Luke, thanks for doing me a favour coming on. Appreciate it. I was going to be on my own regardless, but yeah, it's good to have someone here. Loves the football just as much as me. Again, we're both neutral. We're both Arsenal and a Tottenham fan respectively, but you know we love football. First watch along. Man United down the left flank. Tell us. Got a bit of space, passes it. Got players in the box there. Just looking comfortable. You know, Villa not really pressing them there, and they did in the end. It gives that space. I could see another goalie. You know, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, they're not rushing. They're taking their time. They're just trying to open up the
cross.
gap.
Oh, what happened there? Chance. Save.
Surprised Cavani didn't get on the end of that one.
Yeah,
it looks like Cavani's down at the moment.
Yep. Let's have a look. Yeah, he should have scored that, to be fair. And then Greenwood, well, to be fair, Greenwood might have left them way to come out there, to be fair. That was better goalie.
Yeah. Daniel looked like he'd done enough to get across and put him off. But I still think he should have got on the end of that one. I think maybe the fact that he looked like he pulled out of it maybe hurt him a little bit more.
Yeah, he's hurt now. Wouldn't be too much of an issue. If he comes off, probably Greenwood would probably go up top and it'd probably be Sancho to come on. So I think it'd be all right. I don't think it's a stinger, but we'll see. It'll probably come off in a minute. Made up from, you know, that was a good goalie in there. That's what he can do. He'd be very frustrated with the mistake, but he's been doing it all year for Villa. He makes a lot of saves. Good goalie.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has a blip. It's just...
Well, no goalie's perfect. No goalie's perfect.
Yeah, more often than not, when a goalkeeper makes a mistake, it leads to a goal for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that's it. Well, look at Alisson. Alisson's been class for Liverpool for years, and he had that mare game last year against City where he was absolutely terrible and he got criticised. I'm like, it's hard to be consistent. Not every football player plays well. Like Messi doesn't play well every game, does he? So
yeah, exactly. He wasn't exactly Lucas Carrius, was he?
No. Yeah, he's brilliant. He is. He is typical goalie who can shot stop, but majority of goalies they can all shot stop. It's just the distribution and you know, coming out for the ball, and that's what
decision making. You've got
coming out.
You've got to make those. You've got to make those split-second decisions, and that was part of the frustrations with Galini in the against Morecambe.
Yeah,
was not coming out to claim the ball. I don't blame Joe Redden. He was waiting for the keeper to come out. Keeper didn't. He was forced to then deal with it, kicked it out for a corner, and then we conceded from that following corner.
Yeah,
So
you can't, yeah.
There needs to be. I mean, this is obviously from players that aren't playing regularly, and there's that communication. But keepers now, especially nowadays, sweeper keepers that's the name of the game. They need to be ready to come off their line and attack the ball if necessary.
Man United,
and if they are going to commit, they need to commit fully.
On the break here, are they going to find the pass? Good ball, Bruno Fernandes, poor touch.
A little bit flat-footed.
He could have put it through the middle. He could have put that through the middle there.
Yeah, it was a little bit flat-footed.
Was that Greenwood? Was it Greenwood who was running through the middle?
Yeah, it was Greenwood running through the middle.
Yeah.
Playing back to their own half.
Playing a dangerous game here. So they're trying to press for once, trying to get into the game. So far it's been all United in theory, in the sense United could have been a couple up now, and
much better.
Can I do? Yeah, well, Fred's been playing well. I think Ralph's tactics suit the way he plays. I think I've always said, is he good? Is he great? No, he's better than McTominay for me. I think he's solid. He's a good bench player, someone who can start the odd game. Is he a Roy Keane or Paul Scholes? No, of course he's not. But there's not many of them around these days anyway. Crossing, clearance.
He's copped a lot of flack for team performances. He's been the scapegoat for a lot of things. Not that he was fantastic, but a lot of players were performing poorly, but he was the one that was always getting picked out. So I think he was unfortunate there, and a lot of United fans turned their back on him, which was unfortunate. I do think there's a good player in there. Obviously, he's got a goal in him as well. He can crack a ball when he wants to. So it'd be interesting to see if he gets more confidence, what he can do with it. Alanda there has gone down, looking for the penalty. Crossing, can't even no one on the end of it. Villa playing the ball around in their own box. Back to the keeper and cleared.
So 23 minutes nearly gone 1-0 for United. It's basically been all them, and they could have had a few. Out to Langar, gives the ball. I believe that's Telles. Or he gives it away. Man United are pressing, to be fair, but he's got away.
Composure on the ball there.
Yeah, they're just struggling to find the numbers in the areas for that, to be fair. And yeah. All right, Luke, if you take a break, I'll bring you back on before the half.
Yeah.
And I'll see you soon, mate.
See you soon.
All right. Okay, Luke, we'll be back, Luke fans. Don't worry. He's going to come pop in and out throughout the game or chat half time. If we continue to watch the game, don't worry. Again, you just never know. It could be a few other special guests. We'll see. But right now, it's just me. So yeah, it's 24 minutes gone nearly. Villa on the ball at the moment, playing the ball across the defenders. They're just deep in their half. But it's just been a good performance for United, to be fair. Off the ball more than on the ball, to be fair. They're pressing there, and again, the pressing is something I've really noticed so far, and it's been impressive. Villa on the ball. They're trying to make something happen, but they're struggling all over here. Not being very impressive. I looked at the lineup and thought that this could be an opportunity, but they've not come out the blocks. United have come out. They've been the better side by a mile. Villa here to the left flank, crossing, clearance. It's the first time they've really done anything attacking wise, and it's a free kick for United. United's off the ball work's been top gear, to be fair. We can be criticising them. They weren't very good in the FA Cup. They were poor, but they've come back today and they've been much better off the ball. I think you've got to remember he's only been in the job a few weeks now, so yeah, it's been good by United, to be fair. I have to give them credit where it's due, to be fair. If you're watching, you're not subscribed, please subscribe, leave a comment, like. I said Luke will be back, don't worry. You never know, there could be a few other people making appearances. First live, watch along. It's currently 25 minutes gone, 1-0 Man United here. And what you were wondering, people are wondering, this is the Daddy and the Don YouTube channel. I am the Don, Graham Jones. The Daddy hasn't made a live stream appearance. He does normally do the recorded stuff, but I'm sure at some point we will get him on. He just needs to get permission. Game's gone a bit scrappy. Both teams are giving the ball away now. Man United still playing well. We've got the ball off Villa. Villa asking for a foul. We've got it. I think that's Greenwood. Outright to Delort. Oh, it's a foul. Surely just outside the area. It's Lucadina. He looked like he made a lot of it, but it looked like a foul at the same time. It's a yellow card, free kick in a dangerous area for Man United here. This could be an opportunity. Again, they still have struggled. Man United have come with a game plan and they've executed it. They've played well on the ball and they've pressed off the ball, not giving Villa any chances or any moments of rest really when they're on the ball. They're pressuring even when it's like someone like Mings and Konza at the back. So yeah, free kick just outside the penalty box, right hand side. Say about 20 yards out. So this is an opportunity to whip it in. It's a dangerous free kick. It's not a shooting area. It's going to be a cross. It looks like either, I think, is that Tellus? But it looks like it's going to be Bruno Fernandes. Free kick here for United. Can they make it 2-0? So Tellus is going to have a shot. Oh, shocked everyone. It's a save. A routine save. Comes out to Greenwood. He's going to try and have a shot. Oh, just gone wide. Shocked everyone there. It didn't look like it was a free kick, but he whipped it with his left foot from the right-hand side. It's a save he should be making. Pushed it out far enough to Greenwood, who's just outside the 18-yard box. Past a few players, had a shot, and that's just gone wide. But it looks like he always had it covered, to be fair. Again, it's just me at the moment. Luke is with the stream. He'll be back soon. Never know. Could get a few appearances. Hopefully they decide to come on and show their faces. First live watch along here. Currently, Man United are 1-0 up. Villa, well, in the Man United half, to Dino, they've struggled Villa really. It's just a pressing Watkins on the ball, but he's got no options. The goal kick, they've been really poor. And I think that's more to the fact that Man United have played well, especially off the ball. It should be 3 or 4-0 up now, to be fair. Not saying it should be 3-0, but they could have been. They deserve leaders at the moment, to be fair. Stats showing Villa 0-0, no shots, no on target. Man United 5 shots, 3 on target. So, sort of says everything you need to know. Really good start. If they go and win this game like this would be a statement that United are a good side. A lot of people have been mugging them off, saying they've only beaten the rubbish side since I've come in. That probably is true, but again, he's only been in a few weeks. You've got to give him some time. Bit of pressing there by Villa. Bienda. I never say his name, to be fair. Bienda. Yeah, same area. In Villa's halfway, left hand side. Tellus and Ings and Sanson there fighting for the ball. I think it's another throw up for Man United. Tellus has done really well, to be fair, since coming in. A lot of people thought he was going to take the starting lineup, and Luke Shaw had a couple of real good seasons. And now Luke Shaw's struggling with injury and form and discipline as well. I think he's not playing due to bookings. See, the difference, Man United got the ball here. Apart from this left side now, there was no press on the defenders. Where every time Mings and Konza got it, they get pressured. Straight away, Ings gets the ball, gets pressured. It's a free kick, but it's not in an area that's going to concern United. It's just inside the Man United half. So, yeah, yellow card there. I think it's Matic. Sloppy, to be fair. Is it necessary? I don't think so. Villa need to work something out here. They've really struggled to get into this game. Again, half an hour gone, 30 minutes, 29 seconds. It's currently 1-0 for Man United. Aston Villa do have a free kick. It's going to be whipped into put into the box. But it's going to be something that's going to probably need to be headed on for another chance. Douglas Luiz to take it, tries to cross it in. It's a poor ball. I think Fred clears it. Greenwood will get it out. Midway in the half, United trying to do the counter attack, and there's an opportunity here. Oh, good tackle there. Good tackle by Sanson. Greenwood was away. We do have a guest appearing here, so Luke's still on the backup, but let's introduce the Man United fan. Hello, down the middle, Shahan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. It's been a good performance, to be fair.
Mate, Manchester United are back. I said it many times. We are back. You see that? That's back prime. We're playing like prime Bayern Munich.
I'd say your pressing's been the most impressive thing, though. Villa on the ball now, though.
Playing like
Villa
prime
on the ball.
Evra.
They've got a chance here. This is a chance.
I said I don't see us seeing. I said that I couldn't see us winning this game, but I did say that I prayed that we looked at our weaknesses from that FA Cup game, and we can see where we were slacking. And Ralph has done that, and that's what a top manager is. And we are playing much better than we did.
Well, it's the off the ball. Like, you've not given Villa any time. You've impressed me, to be fair. I looked at the lineup and panicked a bit. I thought this could be an opportunity to Villa, but the last minute or so, Villa looking a bit better. But there is a counter attack. Are you? What time are you on, Shahan? You might be a minute behind. Chance if United.
I'm on 31 minutes.
Okay, so you're just behind. So it's all not an issue. Don't worry. I'll tell you when you score. But you just had a chance with Greenwood. He's just had a shot saved. But no, I appreciate you coming on.
My
don't worry, mate.
Illegal stream's a bit behind.
Yeah. Obviously, stay with me. Luke's on the back.
No, we're playing much better, and I'm happy with this performance so far. We need to keep it up. We need to get that second goal. Hopefully, hold on to the lead, because going into the second half, I know Villa. They're gonna come out. Oh, Villa's gonna come out fighting.
Did you just have Greenwood's chance?
No, I just saw Ollie Watkins shoot.
So you're about 2 minutes behind me.
Correct.
So you have a chance.
I need to update my stream.
Don't worry, not a problem, mate. I'm here to tell you when you score or when you concede. But you stay with us. Half time, I'll go through both of it. But yeah, thanks for coming on. Do you think you'll win this then? Do you think you'll keep this performance up?
Of course, 100%. If we play like this, we'll win this game easily, in my view.
Yeah. Who's been the best player on the pitch so far?
Knowing Aston Villa, it's not gonna stay like this for long. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're gonna get. They started so fast there as you came on, a chance, and obviously you had a chance.
Yeah, I just saw the Mason Greenwood chance, so I must be.
That could have gone anywhere. Yeah, we're about 2 minutes behind. So Villa on the ball now, left flank. Nothing too well. It's going to be a corner, unnecessary, but it just deflected off Fernandes. So it's a corner for Villa, Shahan. So stay with us. I will update you. Yeah, so Greenwood days. He could have scored that. That could have gone anywhere. That could have gone. Someone could have nodded that in. But it's a corner for Aston Villa. 34 minutes, 20 seconds gone. We are live streaming our first ever game. Currently, my guest Shahan. I do have Luke as well. It's been on. But here we go. Corner for Aston Villa. Can they do something? Whipped in. Cleared by Man United, but it's not cleared all the way. Conde trying to get another corner. I believe he has won another corner. Yep, he's won another corner for Aston Villa here. Still 1-0. Shahan is with me. He is behind because he can't afford the proper box.
No, hang on.
Down the middle, mate.
I'm finding a stream. Don't worry.
Got them all set up. Oh.
So I can't afford.
I'm gonna after this call now. I'm gonna add Luke in.
Who you gonna add?
I'm gonna add Luke. So there's a corner for Aston Villa. It's a chance. Oh, to save. It's near post. It looked like a comfortable save, but it looked like it came out in pass. But United have cleared it. It's now a free kick about halfway in the United half of Villa again. Foul committed. But yeah, it's a whip in front post. We end our save. It's a reaction save. So yeah.
Who's that? De Gea.
De Gea, yeah. So Jay, Greenwood looks on it. He does. This game is definitely not going down the middle at the moment, Shahan.
Definitely not down the middle.
Hello, Luke. Back on you come.
They did.
Yeah, good. As you can see, I saw your private chat. Shahan is behind, so he's like watching match of the day. But we'll keep him updated. Free kick.
Wait, hold up. What minute? What minute are you on?
We're 36:01. Free kick. Villa whipped in.
When you said he was behind, I thought you meant developmentally.
Well, look what he's wearing. Crossing by Villa here. Villa have been better since you come on, Shahan.
I think I'm bringing the bad luck.
No, you're not. It was always going to happen, mate. They were always going to get into the game, to be fair. You lot played very well, don't get me wrong. I was really impressed. Again, Matty cash down, just outside the 18-yard box, whipped it in. Ings tries to get to it. Man United get the ball, clear it. Fred gets it away. Villa now have definitely playing much decent. Yeah, he looks all right. But Villa now, space for Dino on the left-hand side. Trying to get it. Gets it to Jacob Ramsey. They're playing better. Would you say that's true the last couple of minutes, Luke?
Oh, well, definitely. I'd say the last 10, 15 minutes, Villa have looked a lot more positive. They're pressing so much more efficiently. And United have been struggling to deal with it. They're being a bit more composed going forward as well. I think they were trying to force things a little bit. They got into that mindset of trying to force a goal back, and that's when you leave yourself vulnerable to the counter attacks and things like that. So I think they've been dealing with it. I think they've been dealing with it very well. Obviously, the prerogative at the minute for United is just to sit back and defend. So you can see they've dropped a lot deeper now.
Yeah.
And I think they're just going to try and hang on till the end of the half, really.
Cool. Shahan?
Or Fred, yeah.
Yeah. So it's another chance here for Villa on the left side. Crossing by Dine. Cleared. Good corner, but it comes out to Villa again. Sanchez crosses it in. Far post, Matty Cash. It's a goal for Shahan. Shahan breathes easily. Shahan, I'm going to put you on the backup and I'll add you for half time. All right, mate?
All right.
Try and find a stream. Doesn't cost much more money.
Now TV, mate. Now TV.
Just stay at the back, Shahan. When you're on the back, mate, take your camera off. If your camera's off, I won't add you without you knowing, yeah? Does that make sense?
All right.
So I'll put you in the back and I'll see you soon. All right, Luke. Man United have just looked a bit poor the last 5 minutes. They were very good. I thought their pressing off the ball was top gear, to be fair. Yeah,
they've certainly dropped off, but I do think Villa have looked a lot better at the same time. I think
another chance. Oh no, it's poor.
Now there,
free kick for United.
I think their passing's been a lot better, a lot crisper, and I think they're pressing. So I think it's a bit of both. There's a lapse of concentration there with United, but a raise in the pace by Villa. I think it's the onus is on United to just hang on to this till half time and regroup and come back in the second half.
Yeah, agreed, mate. Harrison, hello, mate. Kicking Shahan like that mad lad. Are you watching it, Harrison? 39 minutes gone. It's currently 1-0 for United. Aston Villa have been better in the last, would you say last 10 minutes? I would say maybe last 10 minutes. They've been much better. Definitely getting into the game now. I think United, it's always going to happen. United did play well, but you got to take your chances. I think it's never going to be like that. Harrison, no. That. I'm a West Ham fan now, apparently. No, you're not. We have people watching, which is always good. Thanks for the support, everyone. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you are watching, leave us a comment. Love anyone who's not heard from before, please make a comment. This is our first live watch along, currently with guest Luke and down the middle Shahan. He will be back on for half time. He does have an issue with his screen, but we'll get him in and out, obviously. But yeah, please continue to support this channel. Do you think this will go in 1-0, Luke?
I think so. I think I think United are just looking to hang on. They've got possession at the minute, although that was a speculative ball there. I do think Villa need to try and use the momentum. Well, the momentum that they had is they're losing a bit of momentum at the minute. But a goal for Villa before half time is massive.
I
can't see
it's massive in any game, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I can't see it coming, to be honest. United, although they have been a bit sloppy, I can't see them conceding. They've dropped a lot deeper in the last 15 minutes.
They're starting to panic a bit now. That's a silly foul conceded. It gives Villa an opportunity to whip the ball in from the halfway line.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of silly fouls both ways, really. People just leaving a foot in and just making unnecessary challenges. That Matic yellow card earlier, I can understand the reasons for it because Ings was on.
But it wasn't necessary. That's when it started to change around, didn't it? That was the moment that Villa started to get into the game a bit more. Yeah,
that's it. And I think you need to sort of try and target those players because they're liable to do that. That's the thing with McTominay as well. He's such a dirty bastard that you have to try and get him carded. Try and get him carded early on, wind him up, and then put it on then to either make the change or get him sent off. I think there's not enough of that, to be honest, in the game. Trying to target players to either quieten them down or just get them off the pitch.
Cool. I'm just going to bring you off, Luke. Give you a few minutes before half time, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes. All right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. See you then.
Cool. Just let them two sort themselves out. Half time, or we'll be chatting to Luke and Shahan. Crossing. Aston Villa. Dine save by De Gea. Far whipped it in. Dine came across. Had a first time shot. Looked like off the half volley possibly, and it was a foot save by De Gea. But again, it's a reaction save, very similar to the one he made earlier on from the far post. Crossing by Villa, taken by De Gea. 43 minutes gone here, still 1-0. But the game's definitely opened up. Villa have definitely improved in the last 15 minutes. But yeah, currently United, we're very good, but they're now not pressing as much. Villa are now starting to find the space and play much better, like we all knew they were going to. At half time, I'll be chatting to Luke and Shahan. Graham doesn't like me talking too much. No, mate, I'll let you talk as much as you want at half time. I promise. Mate. I promise. You can talk all you want. But in and out, give you an opportunity. I thought I'd let you come out, mate. Sort yourself out. Go a piss. Get another drink. So you're ready for half time. Wherever like a chat. You can be Roy Keane. Shahan can be Nico Richards or whatever. Shahan, who do you want to be? Put it in the chat. And Luke, you can be Roy Keane. Anyway, back to the game. Man United on the ball. Elanga here, left flank. He's up against. Oh, he's past Cash. Tries to whip it in. Cleared. And Konza cleared it. And he fell over like Shahan would fall over when he was playing football. He's gone to the floor. I think he's hurt from the previous injury he got earlier on. But that was a chance. I showed the replay, didn't I? It's a good take, really. He took it first time. He's probably about what? Let's have a look. I don't want to say maybe 15 minutes. Shahan's too miserable to be Mika. He's not miserable. He's a Man United fan. Makes you miserable. Chance at that. Got the lads on the standby. Down the middle, Shahan. Luke West, was joining me at half time. We've seen them both on. Hopefully, Shahan sorted out his stream problem by there. He's obviously bought the package, forked out an extra $4.99 instead of using the illegal streams. We don't prohibit illegal streams here, but it is what Shahan wants to do. As Luke said, he's tight. I'm not going to say anything else. But anyway, carrying on. Player down at the moment. 45 minutes gone, so there'll be a few minutes over here, and then I'll bring the lads on shortly after. First live watch along here. Danny Nadon, please, if you are new to this channel, please give us a subscribe. Please comment. Like to hear someone new comment onto the channel. Wonder where the daddy is. He's still not been given permission to do live streams. Bless him. Maybe one day in 2025. I'm sure he'll comment to mug me off shortly. It's me here and my guests Luke and Shahan. Never know. We could get a few surprises in the second half. Again, this is very last minute. I only did this about 4 or 5 hours ago. So first opportunity to give it a go. This is like a little test run. We'll be doing a few more in the near future. If you've not seen on today on the channel, just while there's a break, Brentford versus Liverpool preview, please go to that now with Reece and Dougie again. Last preview in Southampton was our highest viewed video ever. I think it's 800 views. So please, if you've not watched it, go to it. Predictions is out. Obviously, I know that half the weekend's already gone. Big news today, apart from the football, Arsenal have postponed their game against Tottenham. I do think that's ridiculous, and that's coming from an Arsenal fan. I think everyone's taking the mick now and using it advantage. Are you going to be Laura Woods or Alex Scott? I like both of them, to be fair. I'll be Alex Scott. Yeah, currently just 46 minutes, 3-minute stoppage, but we haven't actually had any play since the 44th minute, I believe, 45th minute. So nothing going on as of yet. So even though it says 3 minutes actually, I do think we'll have a few more, maybe another 3 minutes from this point. Currently 1-0 Man United. First half now, they were really good. Should have been 3 or 4 up. Nothing from Villa, but they came into the game, had a couple of chances, 2 saves, and then chance for Watkins, to be fair as well, even though he didn't make the most of it. So 3 chances to get back in the game. Been a good second part of this first half. Man United got a throw in here, so we return to football now after 2 minutes off. Got the ball just into Villa's half here, out to Greenwood. And Greenwood looked on it as Jay did put earlier on in the comments. But yeah, just 47 minutes gone. I do think a couple more minutes left, and then I'll go through the half-time review with my guests, Luke and Shahan. Never know, we could have another few surprise guesses appearances. Again, it's just giving the opportunity if anyone's got free time. If you've been sent the link, please click on the link, join the channel. I'm happy to join in. Man United currently got it in their half, but I think they've lost the ball there, Villa, giving Man United an opportunity to try and just keep the ball now to half-time. Alanga gives it, I think that's Greenwood. Yeah, it's Greenwood. He's looked good in his half, Greenwood. Fernandes opens up. There's an opportunity to Fred. Looks like that's Fred. He's on the right side, or was that Alanga? Looks like it's Fred. That's a Dalot. Trying to whips it in, gives it to Alanga. He has a shot, deflected, gone for a corner. Corner here, opportunity to maybe try and steal a go. 48 minutes gone, 3 minutes of extra time being played, stoppage time being played. But again, I think there'll probably be at least another minute. Currently 1-0 for Man United. Once half-time goes, I'll be adding my guests again. Shahan, get ready. I'll be adding you shortly after the half-time whistle, mate. I'll give you a few minutes just in case you're still on your dodgy £2.99 stream. Like I said, when you're backstage, show your face and I know when to add you. Cross in, never Man United. Cleared away. Not cleared all the way. Still got the ball. Just in the Villa's half. He's out to Fernandes. Looks like they're just going to go back to the goalie now and go in at half-time at 1-0. Sensible decision. Don't get caught in the break. Maybe a few more minutes. Hopefully everyone's ready to come back on. Again, Shahan's still not showing me he's ready. Again, £2.99 stream. Probably in the 40th minute. Bless him. But yeah, Man United lose the ball. Villa trying to get the ball and try and break and try and get an opportunity for half-time. They do have the ball. No, it's been broken up by Man United. The ball. Oh, this is a chance. Tellers has got the ball left side. He's not offside. He's going to whip it. Oh, it's a poor ball. Just didn't find the right player. 49 minutes gone. Surely the whistle will go shortly. Man United throw on left-hand side. There's acres of space. Poor defending. I think it was Matty Cash there. Showing his defensive vulnerability sometimes. I know it was Morgan Sanson, but where was Matty Cash? No idea. for Man United. I think there you go, half-time whistle, 1-0 for Man United at half-time. With that said, I will add my guest Luke back on. We'll wait for Shahan until I see his face. 1-0 at half-time. I'm going to let you talk now. What was your assessment of that first half, Luke?
I mean, first 5 minutes was all United. To be fair, I mean, they pressed forward. They were attack minded. They got that free kick and managed to get the goal, albeit due to goalkeeping error. And they didn't really push on too much from there. They did try and take the game a little bit forward. Had most of the momentum for the first 25 minutes or so. Then the game started to shift Villa's way. I thought Villa then started to press a little bit more intelligently, more efficiently, and also to say, as I said, their passing was a lot crisper, a lot more accurate. So I think it was a combination of a drifting off from United and Villa really sort of putting things together. In terms of the balance of the first half, I think United would be happy with 1-0. To be honest, I think they did put some chances in. I thought Cavani should have scored his opportunity.
When it came off him and went to Greenwood, he should have buried that. To be fair,
yeah, I mean, United had the clearer cut chances, but going into the second half, the momentum was definitely with Villa. Obviously, half time is going to be crucial, depending on what the managers say, whether they mix things up. So I think it'd be interesting whether Gerrard decides to mix things up a little bit, whether he makes any changes. I don't think he will just yet, but it'd be interesting at the 60-minute mark if he brings someone on, maybe Coutinho, just someone, just that missing link. But I don't know who he would bring off. So that's going to be interesting. Maybe Buendia. Well, Ollie Watkins being completely missing. So whether he decides to push up a 2 and drop someone in, because there's not been much. They've not had much success on the wings.
Shahan, what do you reckon? How would you rate that half for Man United?
Glory, glory, Man United. No, I'm joking. Great start. Came out the blocks, which I wanted, which we needed. But again, Aston Villa, the finish, the half, the much stronger team. Yeah, got the crucial goal, obviously at a time where we was playing the better. But yeah, we need to, come out strong again in the second half, because I know Aston Villa ain't going down without a fight. They're going to be coming out. They're going to get their chances again. It's only 1-0, could go down the middle again. But I can see the way the teams are playing at the moment. There is another 1 or 2 goals in this game.
Do you think the next goal is crucial, Shahan? If you get the second goal,
100%.
Is that game over?
Yeah. I think if we come out again from the blocks, get that second goal, I think we're just gonna sit back. And I think defensively wise, tactically wise, I think we will hold on for that win. It might finish 2-1. Whereas if Aston Villa were to come out and score now, I think Aston Villa will be running riot. I think they will be going for that win. So it's crucial. Whoever gets the next goal is 100% crucial.
Do you think this has potential to end as a draw, Luke, or do you think Man United might actually sneak another one before Villa gets any goals?
Cool. Of course, it's got the potential for a draw. So I think depending on the halftime team talks, what goes on in them dressing rooms, I think there might be a little bit of a dip from Villa coming out the blocks, only because they had that momentum. I mean, the last couple of minutes, United were just keeping possession. Like I said, they were happy to just go in at halftime with that lead. But I think United are going to do the same. They're going to sit back a little bit, invite a little bit of pressure, try and get that possession, and then just drive forward. I don't see, without some sort of change, I don't see much success for Villa. I think they have possession. but they didn't have any clear-cut chances.
The couple of saves, it was the header and the Dine shot. So
Yeah,
there were chances. They could have gone in.
Yeah, there was a couple of chances there. I thought the header. I mean, it was a strong header. It was, you could argue, straight to keeper. But it was still a decent save from De Gea.
Reaction save, isn't it?
Yeah, reaction save. You would expect him to save that, to be honest. If that had gone in, you would be questioning him. But a good move from Villa. I don't think it was all that clear cut. And obviously, it's been unfortunate for Villa that that free kick went in.
Yeah, it's
so
a howler, isn't it?
It's a howler from the keeper. I mean, he can't blame anyone. Even if there's a touch there, you still got to be making them saves. It's straight at you. There's no deviation on the ball. I think to be honest, there's your first job as a keeper is to defend the ball that's coming in. If there's a deflection, there's not much you can do about that. But the ball that's coming in, that's a very straightforward ball to save. And also, I think the way that he's angled his body has helped that ball go in. He's not got his body completely behind the ball.
Yeah, he's not ready for the shot. It's like he's caught by surprise.
Yeah, that's it. So just watching the chances again now, that corner with the header. Again, I thought it was a good move, good movement in the box. Got up. I mean, to be fair to De Gea, he got himself in a good position. So although it was straight at him, it was only because of his positioning that allowed him that. Just watching the Digne chance, it wasn't that great of a chance, to be perfectly honest. It was quite a simple save.
Yeah.
Again, to say, I think United had the clearer cut chances. They actually had clearer cut chances than the goal itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think you could argue on the balance of things, United did deserve to go in leading at half time.
Johan, who's impressed you the most for United in the first half?
I think Elanga, he's making the most of his appearance. I think he knows this is a once in a lifetime chance. He knows that Rashford's not on form. A few of the players on the wing are not on form, and I think he's capitalizing on this. He's having a go on that left wing. I think he's bursting into the box. He's taking on the defender. But yeah, I think Elanga's, he's impressed with me. Bruno's being Bruno. I think Cavani, he's just playing his usual play. He's getting into smart positions. Greenwood, again, he's had that chance. Could have scored, could have gone anywhere. But yeah, I think for me, Elanga, obviously I was a bit skeptical with that lineup that Ralph put out at the first part. It's paying off, I guess. And for me, I think Elanga, he surprised me.
Fair enough. Just while we wait for the second half to start again, briefly, I'll start with you, Shahan. Arsenal versus Tottenham postponed tomorrow. What's your thoughts on that?
In my view, I think Arsenal are scared. They're running scared. They know Spurs will come out, will go for it, and obviously, who is it? Arsenal just lost. Was it Liverpool? Yeah, no, it was the draw. Yeah, I think for them, obviously, Jacques again, red card. They're still. Arsenal are still trying to find out their way, trying to find out how they want to be, how they want to play.
Yeah.
But think, the thing is,
it's like if there's no COVID, if there's no COVID in the world, this would have still happened anyway because there's no COVID outbreak. It's injuries, African nations, and the red card. So
exactly. Yeah, I think clubs are starting to realize now. Like, hang on, if we've got injuries or we're missing someone important, let's just go to the Premier League FA and just say, can we postpone it? And I think Arsenal did that, and it's paid off for them. And
listen, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I'm openly admit I'm disappointed. I'd like to see the youngsters give them a chance. We might have lost, but I don't want us making excuses. And I think if any fan says it's the right decision, then I think they're hypocrite because we moaned about Liverpool. We got to take it just as much as they did when they postponed it. So frustrating and annoying. Luke, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, I've been consistent with the whole thing. I mean, I thought that we should have played. I know that we did have more COVID cases at the time, but for that competition, I think we could have easily played the youngsters and see how, sort of just see how they get on. It wasn't a be or end all situation. Teams are taking advantage of this situation. I thought Liverpool shouldn't have had the game postponed against Arsenal. And I think there's even less players for Arsenal. I think it's only one case in the Arsenal camp. Yeah, that's actually tested positive for COVID. So I think I do think it's ridiculous. I also think it's a bit of a strange decision because it's actually a better chance for Arsenal at the moment. Although there's no evidence necessarily that we're going to sign anyone this January. We've also got Son out, which I think is our biggest impact. So I think that's a missed opportunity, to be honest. I am surprised by that. I don't think Jacques is a great loss for you. And yeah, I don't agree with it. I think it's completely wrong. I don't know how they're going to fit all these fixtures in. That's going to be our third. I think it's our third fixture now for rescheduling with Burnley and Leicester. Leicester's already been rescheduled. I don't know when the Burnley game is, but it's getting ridiculous now. I mean, Gary Neville came out the other night and said that teams should be forced to just play their games. Yeah, and I think it's getting to that point. And it should have been that. I think this is the 21st game this season now to be postponed due to COVID, even though there's not enough COVID or not many COVID cases. I mean, we tried to get the whole lasagna gate issue. We had 10 players ill the night before, and we got refused. That. So we're going back a few years, but people were just taking advantage of this whole situation, and it's not good. It's not good for football. It's not good for the fans. A lot of people make arrangements. People come from overseas as well. People forget this is an international game, and this is a huge game. There's people that come over, they make arrangements, things get postponed, and they're up shit's creek without a paddle. So yeah. I do think it's wrong. I think the Premier League doesn't care about anything, care about the fans. They just all they care about is looking after a certain sect of teams and owners, and I think that's got to change. But we know the problems in football. There's many problems in football, and I think at some point it's got to hit some sort of impasse.
Agreed. So we're going to come to the second half. Shahan, what's your stream like? Are you back to normal or?
Barely.
No. Where are you right now?
He's still closing the pop-ups.
Where are you right now? What can you see on your screen?
Me? What, has the second half started?
No. We've got Konzu warming up. What are you seeing?
Well, I'm just seeing they're showing the highlights from the City and Chelsea game.
Do you want me to FaceTime?
What stream have you got? Because we're Sky Sports.
I can't comment. I don't want to get arrested.
Okay, no worries. Well, wait.
Does it start with an H?
No, I'll be back after half time. I mean, after full time.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to,
You're
don't want you guys saying goal, but hopefully, we can. Hopefully, I still think this is going to be a draw, in my view. However, if I pray that we either hold on to this 1-0 or we take a 2-0 lead and then Aston Villa score 2-1 right towards the end and it finishes like that. That's what I'm praying. But I still think it's going to go down the middle and finish 1-1.
Okay, Shahan. What about you, Luke?
It's tough to say. I mean, in fairness to United, they can be very difficult to break down when they want to sit back. And with those holding midfielders, I do think Fred does put in a shift. Obviously, Matic being on the yellow card is quite interesting. So how they deal with that, and I wonder whether they bring someone like Lingard on because he can create things sort of from not much opportunity. So I said 2-1 the other day, Villa. I'm going more towards a 2-0 United at the moment, to be honest.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, the second half looks like it's about to start in a couple of minutes. Shahan, we'll let you go. You go backstage and we'll bring you back on at full time.
See you
all
later.
right?
Yeah.
Full time, mate.
See you then.
I'm going to just go off for a few minutes. So I'm just going to mute my camera. And if you just start the half, and I'll be back shortly, all right?
Yeah, no worries.
We do the commentary.
So the players are just coming out now for the second half. Not entirely sure if there's any changes been made. United 1-0 up at the break. Let's just refresh. No changes at half time. Bruno Fernandes, the goal scorer. Nemanja Matic and Luka Digne both with yellow cards. So no changes so far. Philippe Coutinho on the bench for Aston Villa. Players just getting ready now. Looks like it's Buendia to start the half off. Villa passing the ball around the back. Mings out to Konza. Konza playing the ball back to Mings. Cavani pressing towards Konza there. Some decent pressing. Back to Martinez, clears the ball. Battle there between Elanga. Is that foul? Foul there by Bruno Fernandes on the halfway line. And a yellow card. I thought it was a little bit soft, personally. I feel Elanga was unfortunate there. Yeah, I can understand the yellow card there. Bruno Fernandes leaving a little bit in on Sanson. Oh, chance here. Elanga. Saved by Martinez. Matty Cash. All over the top. Speculative. Cut out there. Played back to De Gea. Ball in touch. I thought Elanga controlled it. Throw into Villa in our own half. Poor there by Cash. Showing a replay here of Elanga's chance. Closed down. Ball now with Konsa. Out to Cash. Another ball over the top towards Ings. Shut down. Heading it. Ball cleared there. Out to Matic. Matic is closed down. Some poor control there. And the ball cleared. Out towards Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings plays it out to Konza. He's looking for options. Plays it out to Matty Cash. Out to Sanson. Buendia now being closed down there. Villa recover possession. Foul. It's a foul there on Buendia by Matic. Looked a bit soft, but he needs to be careful. Obviously, he's on a yellow card. I think they need to try and exploit him there. Small bit of contact there from Matic. Back to Mings. Plays it out to Konza. Towards Mate Cash. Sanson now. Tries to play it inside. Cash with the ball. Villa on the attack. Ollie Watkins tries to play a ball in towards Ings. First we've really seen of Watkins. Been quite quiet this game, to be honest. Mings heads it. Ball over the top there towards Watkins. Villa passing it around the box. Shot. Oh, save there by De Gea. Good save. Cleared the lines. It's out to Mings. Douglas Luiz now plays it to Ings, tries to back heel. Douglas Luiz plays it through. Poor ball to Buendia. Cleared by Lindelof. Throw into Villa. Villa pass it back to the halfway. Mings. Ollie Watkins on the ball now.
Much better by Villa, isn't it?
Much better by Villa. Much better. I've been impressed. I think I still think Ollie Watkins is very quiet though. He's not liking that. He's not liking that position. He's not got on the ball a lot.
Man United trying to counter, nothing from it. Collect by Martinez. Phil comments, someone give Bruno a dummy for fuck's sake. Currently 1-0. Thanks for starting the half, Luke. 50 minutes gone. Luke's been on here. We do have Shahan who will be coming back on at full time. That probably will be the guest for this week. Again, very late notice. Our first ever live watch along. Thank you again, Luke, for coming on. Yeah, listen, good start by Villa. Obviously, I've just come back on the stream, but I was watching it and I think they had a chance. And now they're on the break here. Get the ball out to Dine. If he finds it, he whips it in. Oh, cleared by United. Come out, Matty Cash. Just play the ball to Briella. Oh, too much. Whip in. Back post cleared. There you go. Straight away, they're playing much better, would you say?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. A lot more creative. Just lacking that final pass.
Sanson's got the ball back. Cross it in. Yeah, it's that ball. They keep clearing it.
Yeah, I mean, clearly trying to utilise Luca Digne there. Seen a lot more of him this half. I thought he made an impact in the first half, but I think we've seen a lot more of him and some more clear-cut chances. Watkins having a go at the ref there, telling him that Bruno's diving, but I mean, there's nothing he needs to know. He already knows that. Bruno Fernandes going down very easy there.
We do have a new guest about to join us.
I like the top. I like the top.
Thanks, mate. Are you on time?
What is it? 51 minutes gone, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you on the live?
52 now.
It's 52 dead on.
Yeah. I'm on time.
Yeah. You're like Shahan. He's budget. Shahan come on and off. Maybe back later for the full time. But he had a budget. He had a budget $2.99 stream, so he was behind a minute. So he came on at half time and he'll be back. But yeah, how are you, Marvin? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Have you just joined on the game now?
Yeah, I haven't seen the first half.
The first half now, United played really well, pressed the ball, and then Villa were poor, did nothing, and then had a few chances. But United being the better team, but this first 7 minutes, Villa had a couple of chances, should really be level now. United are starting to crack. I can see a goal coming.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This is United for you.
Yeah, this is what they do. They play really well, but they can't keep it up for long periods of time. Do you see this going a draw, or do you reckon Villa could steal it? Or
I reckon Villa are gonna. I reckon they're gonna steal it at the end. United are gonna crumble.
The more Villa go for it, it opens a counter attack. Surely, Luke.
Yeah, I mean, they've got more of the pace. I don't think they're exploiting that quite enough. There's not enough tactical balls. I thought I thought they've tried to sort of make too many crosses, too many aerial threats, but they haven't got that ability. They haven't got that height up top. So I'd like to see them more intricate passing, a few 1-2s, breaking the line. So I've not been impressed with Ollie Watkins. I thought last couple of games he's not really shown much, but we know that he can produce. I'd like to see a bit more explosiveness from him.
Yeah, it looks like they've sort of might have switched the formation to 2 up front. Looking how they're defending there. So if they've gone to 2 up front and Vienna playing that number 10, that really could suit them. I think that might suit them a bit more.
Yeah, like I say, I thought they might go for the 2 up top with the 10. Obviously, that would suit bringing Coutinho on later on. But it looks like he's going for that earlier. He's going to struggle. He's going to struggle with the crossing. They are very structured, Varane and Lindelof, in terms of crossing. In fairness, they get themselves in good positions. But
Dean, he's got the ball. Cause have a shot. That's a poor shot.
Straight at the keeper.
Poor.
Only a matter of time, Marvin.
Eh?
Matter of time, yeah. Go.
Say that again.
Only a matter of time to Villa score.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what? I don't know why Everton let this guy go, Luka Dean.
That with Bradford, didn't it? That's another reason why they got the ump. They bought in a Ukrainian left back. Don't know much about him, but he's their first choice left back, so they got a replacement. So they showed him with a replacement brought in. But for me, Dine's easy, your top 6 left back in the league. You know, Reguilon and him, obviously Chilwell, Tierney and Robertson, and obviously Shaw's decent. So yeah, there's not many better than Dine. So you can see in this half, he's so explosive.
Yeah, he was definitely one of their better players, Everton. Always shone, always put in a shift as well. When a lot of other players looked like they gave up.
How much did he cost? Only 25 million. That's cheap. That's how much.
Yeah, that's quite cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap in this day and age. I know he's 28, but he could have gone for more than that.
I think that's probably 10 mil short of what he should have been.
Yeah, definitely in this age, obviously in this market. In reality, probably is the right price because no player should ever be over 70 million for me, and that includes Ronaldo and Messi. But yeah. Crossing. It's Man United seem to just calm it down, but they keep plugging away, and then they've got the ball. Louise halfway in the half, crosses it to be enough. Didn't cross it through. Too long. Has a shot. Side net him. I think he could have. I think could have just drove a bit forward then, and maybe took a shot on. Sort of when he put it out left, it's sort of given Man United an opportunity to get the numbers back.
I think he had an opportunity to cut inside as well.
Yeah.
It was
he's left-footed, isn't he? So obviously, for me, that would be perfect. I'd put it on my right and try and curl it in. But obviously, for him, he's naturally left-footed, so he's always going to strike through the ball.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of that's missing is just having 2 feet. It's better. I mean, especially as a winger, it's that's such a massive thing. If you've got 2 feet, you can your wing back doesn't know where you're going to go. That was one thing that always frustrated me watching Aaron Lennon. Is he would always go to the byline. He never cut inside.
It's the same with Ryan Babel though. He's one foot, right foot. He'd always try and get it on the right foot every time, and it's just easy to figure it out. If you've not got that other part of your game, people figure out, oh, it's a bad ball there. He could have another touch, to be fair.
Yeah, just getting a little bit sloppy, just rushing things a little bit.
Yeah, they've still got loads of time. They've got to be cautious now. They don't want to overload too many players, otherwise United are good enough to counter them. Good tackle there by Varane. Good tackle on Watkins.
Yeah, that was a good tackle.
Watkins is getting more in the game. With United, they've got a bit of room in front of him. Greenwood, he played well in the half. He's got space there. He's going to have a shot. It's gone wide. In there.
Corner.
Yeah, corner. Deflection.
That must have been the slightest of deflections. It didn't look like there was much on that.
I don't know.
Nah, there was enough.
No, it's a goal kick, isn't it?
I thought it was
Nah,
a
that's
goal
a
kick.
corner.
Is it a corner?
Yeah,
Surprised
that
at
took
that.
a massive deflection.
Yeah, I just couldn't see it. Yeah, it's a corner. Pardon me. Apologies, Marvin. You knew that. You saw it.
Yeah, expert analyst here. You know.
I was talking to Godfrey today, and Godfrey said, "You know nothing about football." You got any words for him?
You can play. Huh?
Well, he said today that Chelsea are still favourites to win the league before the game.
So,
think I'm-
and I know nothing about football. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying. No, I'm just saying what he said. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying what he said. He generally said, and all the pundits still think Chelsea are the favourites. All chance, mistake, Alanga. I always put it wide.
I think he snatched it out. I think he could have played that out wide.
I think he panicked a bit as well. He's
Yeah.
nervous. He wants to impress, doesn't he? If that was someone like Ronaldo, he'd have buried that.
He did well. He didn't get the ball quite under the control he wanted, and then he snatched the shot a little bit. It was that first touch. He was looking for more contact on the ball.
So it's everything, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He definitely makes a difference, Dine, though, doesn't he? He's definitely the reason why he started him, because he's in the game plan.
Yeah, you can see they're trying to exploit that left side. He's looked lively, in fairness.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's lacked. They've lacked the runs in.
Well, look where he is now. Look where he is now. He's miles back. Greenwood on a chance, and just wide.
Slow getting back as well.
Yeah, well, that's it. He's a win back. He got exposed then, and you can't do that against Greenwood. He's looked good on times, Greenwood. Looking sharp. He's unlucky there.
Yeah, it's a situation you put yourself in with playing four at the back, but essentially having a wing back or two.
Is Greenwood right-footed or left-footed?
I think he's right-footed, but I wouldn't know 100% to be fair.
I'm pretty sure he's right-footed. This is what we were saying earlier. I think I'd like to see him on the left to give him the opportunity.
If he was left-footed, he would have put that on the left there. Watkins. He needs to pull.
No, but I've seen him like score some.
Yeah, maybe he's both-footed. Cross in, far post. Oh, good defending. I don't know who that was. I think it was around again. Wow, that's a free kick. Right? I don't know who it was, to be fair. I thought it was. I was saying it. We were just looking at it on the time. Might have been Tellez, to be fair. Oh, he's through.
Nice
that's a free kick. That's a free kick.
That's got to be a free kick.
Oh,
that's
wow.
awful.
And that's a free kick. That looked like a free kick.
That was a free kick.
I don't know how he's not given that.
Well, that's a free kick. He's blocked it. How is that not a free kick? He's not even made a meal out of it.
A free kick and a yellow card.
He's not even made a meal out of it, and he's not even made an. That's poor. That's poor. It's a free kick.
That's poor from the referee.
I can see another goal here. I'll be very surprised if this ended 1-0. But then I said this in the FA Cup game when it finished 1-0, so we will see.
Yeah, Man United they're just grinding out those results, isn't it?
Yeah, and I said this on the show the other day. Anyway, anyone who's watching, there are people watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, please comment. Anyone watching now, leave us a comment. Any questions for me, Luke or Marvin, please give us a question. We'd love to hear it. Currently 1-0 at the moment. Man United are leading here, but Villa are definitely back in this game. They've got an opportunity to score. 63 minutes gone. Special guest with me, Marvin and Luke. Shahan will come back. He's been on the show. Cross. It's a chance. Big chance. Oh, cross. It's gone for everyone and it's cleared. Oh, Villa are definitely knocking on the door. Man United look vulnerable. Matty Cash this time on the right-hand side. It's one of those where it's just not. I think it's been crossed in and it's just ended up in the feet of a Man United defender. Yeah, could have gone anywhere. That.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing here. Like I said, Man United's pressing's definitely gone off after that half an hour mark. Fernandes has got the ball. Cavani, Fernandes goes down. That's not a free kick.
Keep playing.
Yes.
Look for someone. Luis. And look for the ball. Danny Ings. That's too hard.
Oh, it's a terrible
Ball.
pass.
Who's down there now? Is that Bruno
Fernandes.
Bruno Nobed?
Someone needs to get the rat poison out. He's left a little bit on him, but I don't blame him.
It's not intentional though. It doesn't look intentional.
No, it's not intentional. He's just running forward.
I was going to say, Marvin, it took you 7 months to come on the show and you've appeared on 2 shows in the space of 3-4 days.
You've caught me at good times, mate. Huh?
You're a live stream man, are you?
Yeah, that's what I am. I don't like this pre-recorded stuff.
Yeah, good lad. Good
lad.
It's
more natural. It's more natural.
Yeah, like I said, I do the pre-recorded stuff, the predictions. We get a lot of. I don't know if you saw the Brentford Southampton got 800 views.
Is it?
So yeah. So we'll keep on that stuff. But like I said, I'm I don't know if I'll be able to do a stream next week. Or I'm quite busy, but we'll see. But this is last minute again. This was today. 2:00. I think we decided. So we're having decent views. We just got to keep plugging away. Luke's going to be on Monday Talks. Make sure you plug my show, Luke, on Monday. I don't know if they've got any other Tottenham fan going on, but I'm sure. Go on anyway. They'll probably ask you about the game. And just say how much we were pussies.
I said,
pass. Is that Fred? Chance, Fernandes.
United 2-0.
Man United.
Game over.
Giving away. There you go. Didn't see that coming.
Game over.
That should be game over now. Didn't see this, to be fair. But it's 2-0 Man United. I bet Shahan's jumping. Well, he's probably not seen it yet. He's still watching his £199 stream.
What? He's watching it off a stream?
Yeah, he came on and he was 2 minutes behind. So then he came off and then he came on half time and then said it'll come back on full time. He was on for a bit, but he was behind because he's not got it on. He's tight, isn't he? But 2-0. It's a mistake. Fred with the assist. Great finish, to be fair. Off the bar, you can't save that. Martinez was at fault for the first goal. That's a. Listen, we can say what we want about him, but he's still a class player. That's a great goal. Give him that.
Superb finish. Superb finish.
All right, lads. If you, I'm just going to bring you off for a bit, and if you stay backstage, I'll add you both near the last 10 minutes. Is that all right?
Yeah, all good.
All right,
yeah,
mate.
Stay on. Just stay in the backstage. Marvin, if you take your camera off, camera's off, I won't add you without you knowing, yeah? So when I take you backstage. And I'll see you both soon. So, 2-0 Man United. Coutinho's now coming on. That could be the game. I was saying this to the lads. Every opportunity for Man United to get him on the break. It wasn't more of a break, it was a mistake. I didn't exactly think he gave the ball away, but assist by Fred. Playing well under Ralph. I think he gets a lot too much hassle. Decent player. Not the most amazing player, but the hassle he gets, you would think he's really poor, and he's not really poor. He suits the system. United have been poor in this half. Let's nothing about that. They've not been good. They've had that chance. Villa just not taking their chances. Now Villa on the ball. Can they find that pass? It's all been that last pass. They can't seem to get it through. A lot of people fancy Villa here, but this is what I mean about United. They get these wins where you don't expect it. They draw 1-1 against Newcastle and then they come beat Villa 2-0. Well, they're beating Villa 2-0. There's just one of those teams. They're still a good team. As much as I can't stand them. Got to find the ball. Poor ball there. I think it's Jacob Ramsey. They need to make a change. I think Coutinho did it. I don't know if he came on. I don't know. I didn't see. I think he did come on, but I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, he came on from Morgan Sampson. There you go. Thought he played all right, to be fair. I think he gave the ball away, Morgan Sampson. That's why he did that, unless he's padding that he came off. I think he gave the ball away. Man United now, they're in control on the break. Greenwood. See, this is... got to get it on the other foot, surely. Cleared by Tyrone Mings. Still 2-0 here. 69 minutes gone. Currently me with the Don, guests Marvin and Luke are backstage. They will be joining me again in around 10 minutes' time. We also do have Shahan will be coming back at full time. After the game, we're chatting through the game review with all three of them, Marvin, Luke and Shahan. And then the stream will be over. We've still got another 20 minutes with me. Again, please like, subscribe, make a comment. I want to hear new people. Please, if you're watching, let us know. First live stream, watch along for the channel. We'll try and do a neutral team. But yeah, currently 2-0 for Man United at the moment. Leading, they're winning. Yeah, 2-0. That's really sort of put Villa, that goal stung Villa. And what do they do now? Do they try and recoup 5 minutes? Currently got the ball in their own half. Man United are going to sit back there. Don't need to press. They've got 2-0 lead. They don't need to push it. Try and maintain what they've got. Try and count on the break. And if they can get on the break, then if they take their chances, this could be 3 or 4. I do think Villa's still going to have another chance. Just when they have that another chance. Said, please like and subscribe. Comment, please. A few more comments. Not as many in this half. Only one by Phil. So, yeah, if you're watching, give us a comment. Let us know. Yeah, first live stream. Currently 2-0 for Man United. 1 minute's gone. Corner for Aston Villa. See if they can try and get back into this game. Corner for Aston Villa at the moment. Might eat my twiglets. That's a poor ball by Coutinho. Rustiness. Man United not really urgent on the break. Villa get a free kick from that. Looked like it was 50-50 to be fair. Greenwood's looked good today to be fair. He looks like he's got a bit of confidence. He likes to match up against an attacking left back. So it's a corner. It's a free kick for Aston Villa at the moment. So the game's sort of gone dead at the moment. Not much going on. So it's corner midway into the Man United half. So this will be put into the box. I think it's Douglas Luiz taking it, or is it? Yeah, Douglas Luiz taking it. Going to the far post, so they're trying to header it across. I don't know who that is. I think it's Matty Cash trying to get the ball. Shields it. He's now in the corner. He does whip it in. Finds someone, Ings, and then it ricochets, comes back. Oh, back pass, and there has to clear it. Whip back in. And Watkins, no, can't get it, can't steer it in. So that was a big chance there for Villa. If they got that, the game would have been back on. But as we speak, it's still 2-0 Man United. Again, not a result most people predicted. But again, I'm not surprised. This is what they do. They win games like this. You know, they're inconsistent, and this is why I've got a feeling that they're going to get that elusive full place this year. I just think they're going to win when it matters. Might not look good with it. Don't think the football suits the fans, but if they win, they win. You know, they weren't good in the week against Villa. They've been better today. Bit shaky first 15 minutes of the half. It was a half an hour period where they were poor, but they're playing better now. Harry Maguire on the bench there. I don't see when he's coming back in. I think the 80 million price tag puts a burden on the manager, but with Varane in that team now, will they look for someone else to go with him? Maguire, just not consistent enough for Man United for me, even though I do think he's a decent player. Doesn't mean that you play for Man United. As much as I hate them, they are a big team. Villa got the ball just inside their half. Try a long ball here to Watkins. It's too long. Goes to the goalie. De Gea gets it. Takes his time. No rush now, Man United. I'd be very happy if they just, you know, see this game out. 74 minutes gone. Just under 16 minutes plus stoppage time. Calling back the lads shortly in about the next 5+ minutes, and then Shahan will come back on. We'll go through the post game and list. Watkins got the ball here. Just gone out to right hand side, 20 yards out, trying to look for a pass. He's getting surrounded now. The press here, good pressing. I think that might have been a Langer. Gives the ball to Bruno, gets the ball off block, and Villa get the ball back. Looked like a free kick from Man United there, but they got the ball back. Villa. Yeah, Buendia. What do you say his name on, to be fair? Buendia. Is that right? It's the ball back in Man United's half. Man United have got everyone back apart from Cavani. Pass through, and now it gives Cash space on the right. He needs to whip it. He needs to find the right player. Finds Watkins, but he's headed it from the penalty spot, and it's gone for a throw-in, isn't it? Yeah, that's poor. Not the best in the air at times, Watkins. He needs to be nearer to head that. He could have probably got that down, or even try and flick it across the Ings, I believe, who was next to him. He's finished. He had more time than he thought, to be fair. So it's a substitute for Man United. I think Villa, one of the young lads, not going to try and pronounce his name, Carney Chuck Woo Mika. I haven't got the sound up, fully up, so I can't hear the pronunciation. I'm sure that someone will correct me when they come back on, but I think that's how you say his name. Again, we got Luke and Marvin on standby. Mr. Down the Middle will be back. We'll review the game. Like the pundits do after this, talk to everyone about the result. And that will be it for the stream. Appreciate everyone that's come on today. Again, first live stream. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. As many people trying to watch this as possible. Again, still relatively new channel. Chance here for Villa. Got it in the box. They're pressuring Man United are sitting back. They look like they're happy for 2-0. And Tyron Mings skins a couple. Gives the ball to Coutinho. Gives the ball to the young lad. Coutinho. It's a chance. It's a goal. Jacob Ramsey, goal back 2-1. Finish there. That's how I said it, Luke. Anyway, I said Chaka Wickham Mecca. I'm sure you'll set me. Come on. It's a goal for Aston Villa. Jacob Ramsey got it. It was made there from Philip Coutinho. 2-1. Aston Villa are back in this. They needed that. They started to play better. I said they gave themselves 5 minutes after the goal. I don't think that's offside, but we'll see. I didn't see it fully, but I'm going to put 2-1. It is 2-1 for us, Man United here. They're back in the game. It's going to be a nervy, 15 minutes plus for Man United. Always thought Villa was going to score. They got that goal. Game definitely not over now. With that said, I'm going to add my Luke back in. Hello, Luke. I'm going to let you. Good go, mate. I'm just going to mute myself and I'll let you commentate, and I'll come back in a minute, okay?
Yeah, no worries. Villa just bringing the ball down in their own half. Flicking it out. Buendia's on the ball at the minute. Gives it away carelessly there to Matic. Matic plays it out to Greenwood. Greenwood with a crossfield ball there to Sancho. Closed down by Matty Cash. Matty Cash plays it up to Ollie Watkins. Poor control there by Ollie Watkins. And Fred was closed down there. Watkins gets it out for a throw. Man United throw. Looks like Alanga might have suffered an injury there. He's grimacing on the bench. Man United 2, Aston Villa 1. Villa with momentum at the minute. It'd be interesting to see whether they can nick a goal back and steal a point from this. Fred here in the middle of the field. Fernandez. Ball down the wing. Gets to the byline. Picked up by Martinez. Martinez rolls it out to Mings. Mings here plays it across the consa. Villa just passing it around the back, looking for options. Mings here with plenty of space, brings it forward. Ball out here, Matty Cash whips it in. Awful attempt there by Matty Cash. Marvin, what have you thought of the last 15 minutes?
Well, it's Man United being Man United. You know, they're grinding out those results, isn't it? But I think the last 10 minutes it should be interesting. Hopefully.
Yeah, I thought the goal came. It wasn't Villa's best play of the game.
No.
But it fell in the right place and finished off. I think they've got every opportunity here to nick a point. I think it's going to be very similar to the first half. United are just going to look to see out the game.
Yeah.
The 3 points is all that matters. Obviously, we've seen this in their last few games anyway. They've just grinded the point out. And at the end of the day, a win's a win. 3 points is 3 points. And it's equaliser.
Oh my!
Go!
Oh my!
Well, this is very interesting.
Graham, who scored? Graham, what's his name? Who scored? What's his name?
Who scored the goal? I didn't see.
Philippe Coutinho.
Go!
Oh, was it Coutinho? Oh, it was Coutinho. I thought it was that other guy.
What's his name then?
Huh? What?
What's his name?
I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce it.
Not all Villa players look alike, Marvin.
Yeah, well, you're the one there saying Ezri Konsa, he's not even on the pitch.
Yeah, I know. I realised that after the fact.
Villa, Shahan's going to be ripping off his hair.
2-2.
Is he still backstage or is he already logged off?
Come on at the end if he's got the guts. He'll be furious. Look,
he hasn't even realised. He hasn't realised yet. He's still 5 minutes behind.
He's on his 199 stream. Why we talk, guys? Just briefly, very briefly on the first goal with Villa. Was it deserved or was it from nowhere?
I think it was deserved.
I think it was deserved, but I just don't think it was their best passage of play.
Well, I said during the stream, I said when you two were off, I said they need to recoup. They did, and they came back and they got that chance. And now look, they've got another one very shortly after.
Yeah, I think a lot of it came from their pressing, just closing down, and then the quick passing. It just opened them up, and yeah, I mean, it was a well-deserved goal in fairness, and now they've put themselves in prime position. I mean, 3 points aren't out of the question.
Exactly. Do you think there's a winner here, Marvin?
I think if there is going to be a winner, I think Aston Villa momentum's with them at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't go past that. Man United look like they fucked this one up. I'm saying that they this is how they win, but they've thrown this one away. They've sort of done an Arsenal and gone defensive. Which I didn't see why they needed to. They could have got a third. But Villa struggled after that second goal. Like I said, they took 5 minutes to come back. And Villa could score. Wouldn't be surprised at any result now, to be fair. I think this is one of these games where you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it does feel. It feels like one of those evenings, doesn't it? I also don't think a United win is out of the question either.
No, exactly.
I mean, I think it's mainly down to Villa just to stay disciplined. Don't give away any silly free kicks. I think Villa will be happy with a point here, and I think they might play it a little bit conservative, and I think rightly so. If you go 2 down, you've got to be happy with a point. I know the situation, and they've got the momentum, but
well, you would have took 2-2 after being 2-0 down after 70 minutes. So yeah, it was a great comeback. Coutinho on his debut, Marvin. What do you think about that?
I wasn't expecting it. I'll be honest. I was not expecting it. I didn't think he was the same player, that left Liverpool to go Barcelona. But it's only 1 goal.
Yeah. Sancho is on the far left, tries to play the ball, gets broken up. Villa still have the ball, try and find the pass, try and open the space. Company 2-2, 85 minutes gone, just about. Villa are back in it after being 2-0 down. Bruno Fernandes, double. And then it was Jacob Ramsey with a decent goal and Philip Coutinho basically tapped it into an empty net. 2-2. Great game for our first live stream. After the game, we'll be hopefully joined by down the middle and we'll go for a brief post-game analyst. So if you are watching, you've not watched this before, please give a comment, give a subscribe. This is our first watch along. Again, we are still relatively new as a channel. We've only been doing a few live streams. Anyway, back to the game. Pass through. Not a good ball in theory, but they have the space. Man United don't seem to be tracking back like they were earlier. This is what the press does sometimes. I believe that's Coutinho to Watkins. He's gone out wide to the young lad. Well, I'm not going to say his name or he's too much of a show. The young lad. I'm just going to call him the young lad. 2-2. I don't know. Anything could happen here. Anything. He's got space here. Have a pop! Oh, he's tried to flick it. He could have had that pop. And now he gives Man United a bit of space. If Luiz commits here, Fred's got a pass. If he can pick a pass, no, he can't. Until they get the ball back. Man United are trying to play the counter. And I don't know here. This could be a goal. And if it is a goal for Aston Villa, Jahan might not ever appear again.
That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
He's a good lad, bless him. He's all the way from London. He's a proper Man United fan. He's going to the Brentford game on Wednesday, thanks to Marvin.
The moment time he shows that he's a Man United fan, he's getting kicked out.
Yeah. Oh, I said to him, he's got to be quiet because he's sitting in the Brentford end.
Yeah, he's going to get
cross.
kicked out.
This is a chance. And the pop.
Oh.
Got on his way. Jacob Ramsey got on his way.
Did you sell him? Did you sell him the ticket, Marvin?
Yeah, I sold it to him.
What was that in the ticket office?
I wasn't going to give it to him for free.
Was it in the ticket office?
I'm only in the ticket office on match days, guys. Only on match days, all right? Only on match days.
All right, calm down. You said earlier, do you like the shirt?
I said it. That's
he said that. He said that.
I know. I'm saying he said it earlier, and I'm just saying I love it. It's a good shirt, isn't it?
It is, man.
Model, isn't it?
Yeah, the rainbow flag. The rainbow flag suits you.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Pride. We've got a few people watching. Again, if you're new to the channel, please leave a comment, subscribe. Still a relatively new channel. That's like Marvin when he was let home early at work.
What's that?
Martinez.
Oh.
I should
No,
have got home.
Yeah, no, that's when someone else gets Marvin out of the shit.
Cleaning the shit, man.
That's what that is.
Why is he on so late? I just don't get why. He's such a good player. And you know the thing about Van de Beek that really annoys me? People always say he's a number 10. He's not a number 10. He's a central midfielder. He played central midfield for Ajax all the time. He never played number 10. Put him in central fucking midfield. He would have been great with Fred today. Him and Fred together would have been great today.
I thought that was the obvious option with Matic on a yellow.
Yeah, but why not just play him? He can play centre fucking mid. Why are they not playing him? Makes no sense. I'll have him at Arsenal every day of the week. I know he's a good player. I've seen him, you know. He just needs the confidence. Right, 2-2 here, 89 minutes. Ball kicked by De Gea. It's bobbling around. Comes to Buendia. Tries to find the ball on the halfway line. But referee's signalling something. I think he's signalling a free kick. Yep.
Oh, it's a head injury.
The head injury, is it? Yeah. My mate. The guy that I'm Chuck. I'm going to call him Chuck. Chuck. Yeah, at least it's called Chuck now.
Chuck. Yeah, that's a good name, isn't it?
Chuck.
I think it's interesting with the whole Donny situation at United because they're trying to convince him to stay.
But they need to play him.
Yeah, they've not made any real effort to keep him. Even now as a highlight, I mean, the last few days, that's what they've been trying to do is convince him that not to leave, that he's part of the plans. But surely you've then got to play him.
Yeah, he could have played today. I just didn't get why he did. To me, it makes no sense. That Langer, though, to be fair, he looked good today. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
He looks he looked all right. But
I'm not sure if he picked up a knock. He was wincing a little bit on the bench.
Yeah. Well, he plays for Man United. That's a natural face you make when you play for them. So 90 minutes. My guests here, Luke and Marvin, will stay on the stream. And we will be discussing the game post-match. Hopefully, we'll be joined by Shahan. We won't stay on too much longer. Well, maybe 20 minutes after the game. Just go through some of the stuff. Maybe 10 minutes. We'll just wrap it up. But yeah, good first live stream, guys. Again, appreciate you both coming on. Next time, I'll try and get a little bit more notice. I was going to do Brentford versus Man United on a weekday, Wednesday, but I don't know if that's going to be a possibility due to other commitments. And everyone's probably at that game. I don't think there's a Brentford fan I can get. I think everyone's going to be there. So we'll see. But you never know. You're at the game, Marvin, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at every game because you work in the ticket office, don't you? So.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it.
That's
it, mate.
So it's currently a free kick, I believe, of one of the Aston Villa players down. Currently 2-2 here, 91 minutes. I don't know who the player is. Is it Buendia? I can't really see. Is it Buendia? Yeah. So, like I said, anyone watching now, please comment, subscribe, like. Down the middle, hopefully we're coming back on. Join us to post-match. I'm sure right now he's not very happy. They've gone to a free kick. Why have they gone to an advert?
I don't understand that.
Why have they gone to an advert? Is it
I think that's a cock-up, surely.
Why have they gone to an advert? They've never, ever done that. They've gone to an advert during the game. Was it a neck injury, though? Was it
you guys watching it?
Oh, on Premier League, it's still playing. Main event's gone to an advert for some reason.
That's what I was wondering what you guys watching.
Yeah, we're on main event.
Premier League's about 6 seconds behind.
Yeah, so I went on main event. I was on main event, but now I was on Premier League.
I was on Premier League earlier.
Yeah, it went for an advert on main event. Obviously, I don't have the sound up for these, so they probably said it.
Well, I don't understand why they're different time.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so picky at the time. Surely you could. It's like 23 minutes past 7, so I didn't get that.
We got a guest on the channel as well.
Oh yes, your new dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
Luna.
Yeah.
Luna. I'm not a big fan of dogs. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest.
You're really one for breaking stereotypes, aren't you, Marvin?
Do you like cats?
Nah.
Can you swim?
I can swim actually. Yeah, I can swim.
Fair enough.
I can swim. Don't forget, I grew up in the Caribbean. The sea was right in front of my house, so I had to learn that.
So I think Brendia, I don't know if he's coming off. I think they're trying to make a sub, but obviously 93 minutes gone. It's 4 minutes extra. But again, that like the first half, there will be probably a few more added onto it. Free kick for Villa. Doug Luiz to take it. He's going to put it into the box. Header, but it's gone straight to down.
It's back on main event, mate. You're a little bit behind.
Am I? Is it back on
Yeah.
What main event? Is it faster? Is it ahead
Yeah.
of main event?
Main event's actually like the
Yeah, 6 seconds faster. Yeah. So now back to main event. I just don't get that advert. They're trying to mug my channel off. Someone probably had a word. Daddy the Don's doing a live stream.
Big tech, mate. It's big tech censorship.
Yeah, wankers. So 94 minutes gone now. That is the stoppage. But again, there was an injury. So Man United, they look like they're trying to hold on. Pass from Matty Cash to Watkins, tries to hold it up, loses the ball. Man United now get it with Fred. He's in his own half, gives it, I believe that's Sancho, trying to run at Cash here. But he's got 2-3 players around him and he lost the ball. He's not the player he was, is he? No confidence. He's playing on the left side, even though he's back on the right side. That's going to be offside on Watkins.
I reckon a penalty to get his confidence up.
Yeah, that's funny enough. That's for all players. Apart from Saka started the season poor, but both him and Rashford haven't recovered from the penalties. So Saka was poor at the start, but he's playing well now. And people say that it does actually take effect on players. To be fair, I will say that. I'm not a biggest Rashford fan. I like Sancho. I think he's a good player. I just think he needs confidence.
The thing is, as well, I think his timing's out. There's different timings when it comes to the leagues. He gets so much more time on the ball in Germany. I think he's just trying to adjust to the pace of play and his positioning.
Oh, it's a chance on the break. All blocked. Another clear corner from Man United.
He did well to turn a man. It was a poor effort.
Yeah, he should have done better than that.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a corner. 95 minutes gone. It's past the stoppage. I would say this could be the last play of the game. Corner. I think that Tele's taking it. Man United are going to do what Man United do best. Whips it in.
I want to know how Fergie time is still a thing.
Yeah, I think this is the stoppage, isn't it? But then it should now be it. Whips it back in. Martinez collects it. That should be all of it. That is. It's full time. It's full time. 2-2. And it finishes 2-2. What a comeback by Aston Villa. In the end, Man United don't steal a win. Coutinho on his return. I'm probably still watching, so we'll wait for him to come back on. Go to you first, Marvin. What would you say that's a disappointing result for Man United, seeing how they were 2-0 up?
Yeah, of course. Like, you can't be 2-0 up after 70 minutes and then give away the game like that. Like, that's 2 points lost for Man United. Villa played well the second half, but against a runner play, United scored the second goal. Sit back, game management. Sit back, see out the game. 20 minutes to go, but
yeah,
they
would have took that start of the game. But again, that doesn't matter when you go 2-0 up, basically.
Yeah.
Who do with Villa? Will they take confidence from that, or will Stevie G be annoyed that they were 2-0 down? How would you look at it on Villa's side?
I think they'll take confidence from that, especially with Coutinho scoring on his debut. They'll probably try to look to build on that, especially like how they played in the last 20 minutes of the game. So they'll definitely take confidence from that.
Luke, overall view on that game. Who's the happiest side right now?
It's got to be Villa. I mean, anytime you go 2-0 down, you've got to be happy with a point. I mean, United have to be bitterly disappointed. Although I thought overall it was fairly balanced, the game. I thought Villa did better in possession, but United had the better chances. I think United have to be disappointed. It's one of those things. A 2-0 lead is always slippery. It's one of those scorelines that it's not enough to hang on, but it can't necessarily go gung ho either. So it's always the old adage is it's the most difficult lead to defend, and I completely understand that. But yeah, you have to be disappointed, especially when it's after 70 minutes. The second goal coming, it wasn't an early lead.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a United fan, I would be very disappointed, very upset, and I would never pay to watch football again.
Shahan, reaction to the final score?
Shambles.
Oh, sorry, he didn't play in the first place, did he?
Yeah.
I thought I knew it was going to be a draw, but when they went 2-0 up, I thought, yeah, that's it. With our squad, with our depth, I think it was going to get us across the line. Maybe a 2-1 win. We're just going to nick it. But to lose a 2-0 lead, man, I think it's not good enough in Man United standards. Well, but if you look at Aston Villa, they did deserve it. They could have obviously nicked the win as well. But again, it was all Aston Villa second half. They deserve a point. For us to throw away a 2-0 lead, I think it's shambles. It's not our type of play. We don't do that. We should have been taking them 3 points back to Manchester. However, that's football, innit? That's the Premier League. You can't write anyone off, especially if it's a 2-0 lead. You can't write anyone off.
Exactly. Any positives from that game, Shahan?
Positives, I mean, if you look at Alanga, he was giving it his all. Defensively, we started off well, but if you see the Aston Villa second goal, Lindelof, I think he made a huge mistake. He got out of place, and that was the breakthrough for Ramsey to get through. And Matic was just too slow for him to catch up. And yeah, positive-wise, I'll just give it to the wingers. Greenwood and Alanga, they played decent. They played well. Obviously, Bruno with the 2 goals, but again, he capitalized on mistakes. Bruno did turn up when he needed to be there, so I give that to him as well, the 2 important goals. But again, down in the middle, I just see nothing, to be honest. It's just boring down in the middle of Manchester United.
I've got another guest coming on. Hanif, welcome. Thanks for coming on, Hanif.
Big up, boys. Big up. Evening, everyone. Oh, Aston Villa, man. I got hyped when they scored that goal. Continue,
Hanif, you've met Luke. Shahan, obviously, you can see he's a bit depressed. And Marvin, he's an Arsenal fan. Hanif is a Chelsea fan, but he's from Huddersfield. Hanif, what's your reaction to that game? Frozen. Well, Hanif, can you hear me?
Sorry. Yeah, I could hear. Yeah, I've got you, mate.
Yeah, so reaction to the game?
Yeah, I thought United were going to win that game when they went front, but with they brought on I called them and those 2 lads with Ramsey turned the game. I think their energy and their drive got them over the line. United in the second half, in my opinion, their legs had gone, and I think he made those subs very, very late in the 88th minute. That looked like an Ollie thing to do. And I think Ralph Rangnick needs to sort his substitutions out. You could tell in the 70th minute, the legs had gone. The midfield was dead. It was all Villa. If it wasn't for King David, United would have lost that game today. And obviously, they did get a gift from Martinez earlier on. But I think United know that their luck will only take them so far. And this has been culminating in the last few games, especially when they've been playing the likes of Norwich and Burnley and they've been getting into their box. And United need to sort out that midfield. That midfield is shocking. And it didn't work today. We're going forward, Bruno looked decent, decent second goal, but the balance isn't there. And I blame Ragnick today as well because he brought on the subs too late.
Yeah, agreed. We
And
were saying that on the
I'll be
stream.
honest with you. What I want to know is, Man United fans might be able to answer this for me. When did Cavani last score a goal when he started? I don't even remember. It was when Martial played, I think.
When do you know Shahan? Top of your head?
It's been a while. I think Cavani, in my view, I have a feeling Cavani doesn't want to be there. I think he wants to move on to someone like Boca Juniors or something. In my view, I don't think he wants to be there. After he lost that number 7, I think he hasn't been the same in my view.
Yeah, I think Ronaldo
I
coming
think
was the
that,
worst thing
yeah.
for him. Marvin, man in the match, who do you reckon was the best player on the pitch today?
What's that? I'll probably
Before
go.
Christmas. And I'm not.
Hanif is frozen. Marvin, you continue, mate. I'm sure Hanif will come back. Who do you reckon the player of the match was?
Yeah, I saw the second half, and I would say Villa guy Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah,
Probably give it to him. From what I saw in the second half, I feel like he was always going to be key for Villa getting back into the game, and he done what he had to do. You know, he done the basics, and I think he scored one and he assisted the other. Is that correct?
Yeah, something like that. I believe so.
Yeah,
He played
yeah.
well. He looked sharp. He had that midfield intact, to be fair, and he took advantage of what Hanif said. Man United legs were gone and he wasn't. He looked good.
Yep.
Luke, any player that sprung out for you today?
I thought Matty Cash was superb.
Yeah.
I thought he did a superb job down the right. I thought Luca Digne was done a really good job as well. I thought Matty Cash was more solid in. He was more solid defensively than Digne. Digne got caught out a few times, being a bit too far up the pitch. So yeah, for me, I thought Matty Cash was.
Hanif.
Yeah.
Hanif, who best player today for either side? Who was the best player on the pitch for you? A lot of people saying Ramsey, and I sort of agree with Marvin. He said Jacob Ramsey. Do you reckon? Would you agree with that, or is there anyone else?
I think I thought Digne was really good. The centre backs when they were spraying those passes to Digne when Villa was stretching the pitch in the second half. I thought Digne was decent. I think Ramsey's energy with Chucky and Coutinho changed the game. He's definitely up there, but I would say a combination of them three. I don't think it was one player that made the difference. I think it was them three coming together, and that's what made the difference. Energy, drive, determination. And once they got that first goal, everybody Villa Park was rocking, and that's what got them over the line, in my opinion. You could give it to Ramsey, but you could also give it to their fullbacks as well. I thought the lad on the other side, not Digne's side, the other side, what's his name? You've just mentioned his name, Cash. Yeah, money in the bank, man. Mr. Money in the bank. I'm telling you, that guy, he had a decent game as well. And big respect to Steven Gerrard, because he got the substitutions right. He brought him in at the right time. They've got some quality there now with Coutinho, and it'll be interesting to see Coutinho and Buendia forming a partnership in central midfield, especially in the attacking third. I thought Villa in the first half were very narrow, but once they stretched the pitch, I think everybody can see what United's weaknesses are. When teams stretch the pitch against them and play against them with high energy and determination, they crumble. But for me, they deserve a lot of credit. But I think Ralph Rangnick didn't help himself today at all.
Shahan, would you agree with that? We were saying on the stream about Van der Beek coming on 88 minutes. I thought he should have started today. I'm saying he's actually a centre mid. He should have started with Fred. Do you agree with that?
For me, I would pick Van der Beek over Fred in my view. I think Van der Beek needs game time. I know Van der Beek isn't exactly defensive, but I would take him over Fred any day. The substitutes, they were too late for me in my view. If anything, he should have made them at 2-1 or as soon as they equalized 2-2. I don't know why he thought it would be effective bringing them on the 89th or 88th minute. It doesn't make sense. It's literally something Ole would do. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, Lingard came on, I don't think he even touched the ball at all. So them substitutes, I think, shambolic in my view.
Marvin, would you? Do you think Man United are going anywhere under Ralph?
No.
What about the Championship?
Well, yeah. If you're talking if they're going to the Championship, then yeah, they're going somewhere. But in terms of like trying to qualify for Europe, you know, like fight for that 4th place. Yeah, you know, they're not playing well, but they're grinding out the results. But what player is gonna want to join a team that plays like how Man United are playing now?
Yeah,
you know, like very soon they're gonna get to that level. You know, like Blackburn. You know, like they'll slowly start the
Blackburn?
grind.
No chance. Ask Arsenal
Come on,
get to
let's
Blackburn first.
You're being harsh, bro. You're being harsh. Listen,
Well,
this is Manchester United. They'll just turn out like the old, like Liverpool were not win a title in a number of years, but United will always be a big club. You've got to they'll always attract because they play big money. It's just, I just think there's so many internal problems with Man United that until you don't solve them, regardless of who you put out on that pitch, there'll always be problems. Like you've got interim in charge. It's a madness.
yeah.
So
Like,
I think they need to.
makes no sense.
Yeah, I think a statement needs to be made in terms of you have to earn the right to play for Man United. No one's given their spot. Everyone has to earn it. And I think there was a couple of statements made today with the starting lineup. I said earlier, I still think that the Van der Beek situation is strange, seeing as they're telling him that they want him to stay at the club and they're trying to convince him to stay. They're still not starting him. They're bringing him on in the 88th minute. I don't understand that aspect of it. If you want him to stay, prove it by playing him and giving him the opportunity to show what he can do. But I think that, you know, they just need that manager that's got the bollocks to drop people and say, you need to prove to me why you play. Your price.
You don't want him. He's at Tottenham.
Your price. Oh yeah, exactly. Your price tag means nothing. You know, everyone is on the same level. Show me what you can do, and I will reward you for doing so. I think that's it. I think there's too much emphasis and onus put on football nowadays to play the most expensive players. If they're not
the best players, yeah,
they're not performing, drop them. Simple.
What I'd like to add to what Lucas just said, I think one thing that United need to do, and I think might be good for the fans and the future, is you need to go and get your manager for next year and just say, look, this guy's coming in summertime, and tell the players that as well, and send a message to the fans, because the fans need a bit of hope. Like, look, you've got Man United fans on here, and you know there's not only issues on the pitch, there's issues outside the pitch as well. So first thing I would do is, listen, we're getting Ten Hag. Ten Hag's the future manager of Manchester United. That will send a signal to these so-called players, because there's some of those players that don't deserve to wear a United shirt. Listen, my wife, my uncle, I grew up watching United. I watched a lot of United because of them, because I was forced to, and I saw all their good times. And this United team, I'm telling you, is the worst team I've ever seen. This is worse when David Moyes took over. This is worse.
Yeah, agreed.
The league position, the position shows it. I'm not saying the players are worse, but as a team, as a collective, and when you've got the best player in the world in CR7 saying these guys have got a problem in terms of their mentality and their attitude, he's just touching the iceberg. There's a lot of issues at Manchester United, and I think throwing money at it has not worked. Structurally, the director of football or whatever it's called, you can't be giving that to your boys. You give it to the best guy in Europe. You just go and buy him. That's what owners who care about their football clubs do. You just go and get the best guy, whether he's at Sevilla, Benfica. You throw the money. Why are Manchester City better than Man United off the field? Because structurally, they sorted themselves out first, and then they got the players. And that's why Man City are running better than Man United. Until the club doesn't sort itself out, United will have problems, but the manager has to be addressed first. Right, this guy's coming in. They need to get that done ASAP, because they need some clarity for the future, because imagine you go to the end of the season and there's still no news. What's going on at Manchester United? It's a joke, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I
Go on,
agree with Hanif. I think we got a big summer coming up, a huge one. Need to get rid of all the dead weight, all the OAPs, the players that don't want to be there, and you need to get in, let the players know who is the next manager, because it's the worst case when the player doesn't know what's going on with the future of the club. But yeah, I think this summer it's going to be a big summer for Manchester United regarding signing new players in the centre mid, because we definitely need one of top defensive mid player, and get rid of the dead weight. There's a lot of dead weight at Manchester United at the moment, and bringing in obviously that top manager.
I just want to say I thought Tellers was decent today. I thought Tellers played well today. In second half the whole team was flat, but I thought him and Bruno, that link up, you've got to play them two together. I think it works. Fred was on and off. Matic was really slow second half. He should have come off. Dallo looked good in certain instances. Varane, he let himself down second half, but it's the same old story with Manchester United. Villa knocking on the door, and then unfortunately, how much is David De Gea going to do? Not much when they're taking shots from 7-8 yards.
He's had a bounce back year. To be fair, he's been really good.
Oh, he was their man of the match. He kept him in the game.
Yeah. So I just want to briefly go to Hanif very briefly. Before we go there, I'll go around you. Start with you, Luke. Very simple question: will Man United finish fourth this year?
No.
Marvin?
No.
Shahan?
I think, with our depth squad and how we are as a team, we will make it fourth, in my view.
Are you sure they won't win the league?
100%. We will be in the Champions League next season.
Listen, look, I called it at the beginning of the season. My top four were City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United. At this moment in time, I always said Ralph's not going to get it right until March. So depending on how far United are in March, I know they've got a couple of games on Chelsea. I think United will get there. I think they'll scrape it because of the quality. But how many points they'll be behind the rest in March is obviously going to be telling. It's a big if, though.
That's about nearly it, guys, because my wife's staring at me. Before I go, I just want to go to you, Hanif, very quickly, very briefly. Today's game against City.
I only saw the first half because I had to go and ref my own game at Grassroots. Big up. Our first half, I thought we were okay. I just don't think we attack enough. I think there's an emphasis on defense all the time, and I get it. We play Man City, but there were certain moments that I thought Chelsea didn't take advantage of. Ziyech was a bit off, and it's a shame we couldn't hold out. I didn't think City were anything special today, but I think we've been the only club that's played every single game. We've had no postponements. We're suffering a lot with injuries, and I think I'd love my club to have a day off from the fixture list, but I didn't think we would get anything today. And you know what? City, in my opinion, will be the champions by the end of February. They're just that damn good. It's just as simple as that. Bernardo Silva for me. Oh my God, that guy's amazing, and obviously others as well, Cancelo, De Bruyne, and co. But I think you are looking at the champions, and I think Chelsea will finish third. I said they'd finish third. I got a lot of crap for it from Chelsea fans.
I said that as well.
And, but I just don't think we're there yet. I think Tuchel's needs another year to build, and then in his final season, I expect us to go for the league. But you know what? We're just going to have to take a cup competition and a top four, and that's what I wanted at the beginning of the season, and I'll take it.
All right, cheers, Hanif. So that's about it for today. I really appreciate everyone coming on. Before I go, just go around. Start with you, Luke. Anything you want to add, and anywhere we can find you?
I don't think there's anything to add. So I thought it was a fairly balanced game. I thought the result speaks for itself. Don't follow me. Don't at me. Don't come at me.
Just briefly. Obviously, you're going to be Munsey Talks on Monday. How excited are you for that?
Thrilled. Can't wait.
Luke, you support Spurs, don't you?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I bet you're gutted. I think you guys would have walloped them.
I mean, about tomorrow. I mean, I think I was saying no, I do think there's a little bit of a missed opportunity in time from Arsenal though, because we've got Son missing, and Son's a huge miss. He opens teams up, so I think on the balance of things, the depth of our squad is just not there. We've got a first 11, and maybe one or two players on the bench. Other than that, we don't have any depth, and Son being missing is a huge loss. It's looking like Bergwijn's going to Ajax, so I don't know who we would have played there. Maybe it would have even been Brian Hill. And I like him, but he doesn't offer much at the moment. So I do think it's a little bit of a missed opportunity from Arsenal. But I do think it's ridiculous. There's clubs taking advantage of the situation. Obviously, the AFCON going on at the moment has only highlighted things more, and there's less players available. But at the end of the day, you're being paid millions of pounds to play football. If your best player isn't there and you've got injuries, that's luck of the draw. Teams get injuries, you have to deal with it.
Thank you, Luke. Again, everyone, make sure you follow Luke. Anyway, Marvin, your last thoughts on today's Man United game, and anything else you want to add, buddy? And where can we find you if you want to be followed?
You find me in my house, but don't follow me.
Go to Brentford ticket office.
Yeah. That's where. Well, about today's game, if United play this way on Wednesday, they're in for a big shock, because I don't think they'll leave Brentford Community Stadium with even a point. And because Brentford turn up against the big teams at home.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like the atmosphere there, like the players they're gonna crumble. Man United players will crumble. So
it's a small pitch as well, from what I've heard. I've never been, but I've heard it's a small pitch, and they're really good on their pitch. So definitely.
Shahan, final thoughts on the game today. Before you go in,
shambles losing that 2-0 lead. I think we could have, go away with the 3 points, but I'll take the draw after that Aston Villa play. Just a message for Marvin and all the Brentford fans.
Go on.
I think it's gonna be a long night for you guys this Wednesday, because I'm gonna be in the stand, and Ronaldo is gonna be back, and you're gonna see the sea.
Let me know what room you're in, yeah, and I'll send you the flowers.
Hanif, where can we find you, buddy? Thanks for coming again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm an opinion for hire. You can find me on this amazing channel, Graham's channel. I'm on Munsey Talks. I was doing a watch along on my own. I was just having a second half. Absolutely, I was having a laugh. I was having a blast. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Munsey Talks. I'm on 5-2_pod on Instagram. I'll talk about any team anywhere in the world. I love talking football, and thank you so much for having me. I think it's great. Please do like and subscribe, and hopefully we can do a lot more of these.
Yeah, okay, again, always a pleasure, Hanif. Munsey Talks, Tariq Talks, Eagle Eyed Football. It goes on. Del Boy Gunner. So many new channels around. Please subscribe if you've not already done so, and obviously subscribe to this channel. Again, thank you very much for everyone coming on. I really appreciate it. First live watch along. I think it's gone really well. I'm happy with the result. Man United not winning is always good for me. But yeah, thank you very much again. Thank you down the middle, Shahan. It's always good to see you upset. Hanif, always a pleasure coming on, mate. I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Luke, again, thanks very much. Good luck tomorrow with Monday with Munsey Talks. And Marvin, make sure your cousin plays well tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy if he starts against Man United.
Who's his cousin? Tony.
Shannon Baptiste.
It's going to be a long night for Brentford.
I don't know, you know. I think Brentford at home are a formidable force. Away from home, yeah, but at home they're a formidable force.
Don't upset him even more, Hanif. He's so upset in the corner there. He's going to go now and ring his mummy up and say,
No,
Mummy.
but he knows. But Shahan, the writing's been on the wall for a long time at Manchester United. He's seen it, Norwich, Newcastle, Burnley. You know,
I feel like it's the fear factor is gone now. Like teams were shaking when they used to play against Manchester United. We'd come out 4-0, 3-0 easily, but now it's just any team. They're just hungry to get 3 points.
But Shahan, you know, the good thing about Man United is, you know, this rock and roll football from a neutral. It's just going back and forth, up and down, up and down. You just say, whoa, it's like a tennis match, isn't it? You don't know whether it's...
No consistency.
You don't know who's going to score a point.
We could go on forever. But again, my wife is now giving me the eyes. So, listen, we will all come back on again. We've got so many guests. And again, I really appreciate all 4 of you coming on and joining this part. And again, I will see all 4 of you again at some point. And maybe another live stream. But again, thanks, Hanif. Thank you, Shahan. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, Luke. That's it for the show. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Take care, boys.
Bye.